to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Sunday. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? It is Sunday and I'm supposed to be off, but I am here with you guys. Why? You may ask. Why am I here? Why am I here? Hey everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me before I continue. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up in the chat. Looks like I got 230 people in here. Please hit that thumbs up button for your girl. Hopefully I'm not going to be long. Okay, I see some thumbs up. I see some thumbs up. How y'all doing on this good Sunday? Everybody good? Well, the streets are hot. The streets are hot. Hey, Des. The streets are hot. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for those super chat throwers already. I got a deep Jew Poop, thank you very much. And Tanya Russell, she said, let's get messy as per usual, but in a professional way. They don't like that, period, respectfully, in my chat GPT voice. Hey. And also Kim, thank you. She said, happy Sunday and more. And chat, hey girl. And Cynthia, happy Sunday, LOUDTalkerz. Hey girl, thank you, thank you, thank you. So y'all, listen already. Oh, wait a minute. I got more. Hold on. And then we got Sonia C. Thank you, baby girl. And Kimberly. Oh, I said that one. Tanya Dupu. Stephanie. She says, hey, go and LOUDTalkerz. Let's talk about these lame ass niggas. Okay. Just get a damn job. Still trying to come up off of Bree and supporters. We're going to talk about that, okay? And my big sis, Glenn. Happy Sunday and more, mods and chat sisters. Hey, y'all. We're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, we got to talk about something else, okay? So it was very much brought to my attention. I don't know if y'all know, but honey, the streets have been definitely hot, honey. It's been some catfighting going on today in this here internet and these YouTube streets. Who knows about it? Raise your hand if you know about it. Raise your hand if you already know about the little cat fights in the streets, baby. In the YouTube streets, honey. Child, I was in here just minding my own business and I heard my name being thrown around on social media and I'm like, what? What I do? So anyway, it's apparently, okay, let me put my little thing up right quick, honey, because y'all know everything I say out my mouth is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Y'all know I'm going to bring it. Y'all know I'm going to bring it. Okay, so apparently there is somebody out there throwing my name around or whatever because they're upset, okay? She said, I heard Kevin in the background on the phone talking to RH, telling him he could get an apartment, 1 bedroom for $100. It was on Lacey Live. Listen, we'll talk about that in a minute. But she said, Amore live on a Sunday. Yes, Amore is live on a Sunday. First of all, I want to say a few things, okay? Now, I know there's somebody going around trying to quote Texas law, trying to say, antagonizing, harassment, this, that, and the other, you're going to get in legal trouble and this, that, and the other. This is what I have to say about that. If you are a blogger and if anybody brings something public, you have a right. You are covered up under the Copyright Act, okay? Fair use, should I say, the Fair Use Act, to blog on anything public. Anything public. If it's public, you can blog on it. I don't know why some people think that they are just protected, okay? And that nobody can mention their name or blog on them. If you bring it public, anybody have a right to blog on it, unless you have a TPO or gag order that prevents you to talk about that person. But if somebody brings something public, it can be talked about. And if people don't want to be talked about publicly, they need to sign off the internet. And what I don't understand on top of that is how she said, I got to get my membership back. I'm mad because I'm not in the green. Oh, girl, go get your membership right quick and come on back. But what I don't understand is it be the people that think that they can talk about you subliminally, throw subliminals your way, drag you, post your picture, right? Make fun of you, take pictures of your chin, highlight it or whatever, make them, shade it out, make it look worse, take pictures of your legs, make them look worse. These people literally think that they can body shame you, right? They can talk about you, they can call you all type of names, but then if you even throw any type of shade their way, they go whining like fucking bitches, right? Go whining like bitches is what they do. Whine like, please leave me alone. I don't understand it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't understand people like that. I do not understand the very people that think that they can talk shit about anybody on the internet, and then when somebody take a slice out they motherfucking ass, they got a problem. Where you get them people from? I think it's some type of psychological. They off some. They off they fucking rockers. Where you find these people at? Anywho, listen, even myself, I am not free from criticism. I know 100% that I probably say some wrong ass shit sometime on my platform. And if somebody want to sit there and dissect it and call me out, do that. But what you can't do is tell somebody that they can't blog about you. They can't talk about you. They can't mention you, or they going to jail. Who the fuck these people think they are? Mental patients, exactly. Hey, look, like my Nigerian friend. Exactly. Who do they think they are? Anywho, that's not what this live is about. But when I got a text that, said, oh, this person said this person said that, and they said they documenting you and this, that, and the other. First of all, let me tell you one thing. Amora Latrice Davis Johnson ain't scared a damn person on this here internet. I know I am smart. It's some people on here that's just not smart. They absolutely not smart. I'm smart. I know my rights. I know what I can say and what I can't say. And I am going to always respect the courts and abide by the laws. So don't for one moment think that somebody can scare me. They can't scare me. And I would just say, for whoever wants to listen to this, don't let nobody scare you. Don't let these uneducated ass bullies scare you. Don't let these people try to sit there and throw shit around and try to scare you. Because that's all it is a scare tactic, okay? It's just a scare tactic. It be the main ones, right? It be the main ones that's trying to scare you. That think they move mountains and they ain't moved a motherfucking thing. They ain't moved shit. You hear me? They ain't moved nothing. It be the ones that they be like, oh, she stepped. Stepped where? Off the curve? Huh? Where'd you step? In your closet? In your bathroom? Where'd you step? Honey, please, where did you step? Because you damn sure didn't step. You damn sure didn't step, baby. You hear me? You ain't stepped at all. At all. Anyway, with that said, we're moving right along. We got a story to talk about, okay? Because, baby, listen, you got the YouTube streets busy. You got the Facebook streets busy. You got a whole crybaby over here crying on YouTube. And then you got one crying on Facebook. What's up with these motherfucking crybabies today on this here Sunday? What's up with the crybabies? You got a YouTube crybaby and you got a Facebook crybaby. Okay? We're going to talk about the Facebook crybaby because, baby, when y'all sent me that, I was like, girl, you better not, girl, you better say it ain't damn so. So, anywho, I am going to put up what we're going to be talking about. Well, we're going to talk about a couple of things, but one of the main things is brand failure. Okay, we are going to talk about brand failure. The name of this live is Latruth has made his failed relationship his content, and he has. And it has damaged his content so much, okay? So he did I'm assuming this is I don't know what this was on. I don't know if this was on Facebook or Instagram. I mean, if y'all want to tell me in the comments, y'all can. But, or maybe the Latruth page, Facebook, because it got a blue mark. I don't know if this was Facebook or Instagram, but it was sent to me, Okay, and we're going to go over it. We're going to read it. And we are going to talk about this post because this is absolutely ridiculous. Now, before we talk about this post, I want to remind you, let me take this banner off. And if you guys want to send me a Cash App or anything, this is my Cash App right here. Well, you know what? Y'all know my Cash App. Talk about it. Talk about it 2024. Talk about it. I'll just leave it up. But anywho, we're going to talk about this because this is not the first time Latruth has came out to the internet crying for attention, okay? Actually, not only is it not the first time, it happens quite often, okay? Quite often, we have seen these type of posts. But I'm going to read his post. She said it was on Facebook. Okay, thank you for that clarification. It was on Facebook. So I'm going to read his post, and then we're going to break it down. And then we're going to talk about his whole entire brand. And the reason why he's doing that, because baby, when I tell you he has rebranded his content on his failed relationship, that's all he talks about is his failed relationship. If he goes live 5 times out of the day, at least 3 times, he's going to talk about how he's divorced, how he his ex, how he's single, how he left her or, got a divorce, how he's not ready for a relationship. He has made his content, right, his failed relationship. And that is why he is failing as a content creator, because he is fixated on his failed relationship. Here we go. So I'm not exactly sure what time of the day, but this is what he wrote. I come to you with a heavy heart, seeking strength, clarity, and restoration. I've been publicly lied on and falsely accused by people I once trusted. And my name, my reputation has been dragged through the mud. But I know you are a God of truth. So right there tell you that he is talking to God, but he came to the internet, okay? Anyway, let's go. But I know you are a God of truth, justice, and redemption. Lord, you know my heart. You know what I've done and what I have not done. You saw the tears that I cried in silence, the pain I carried in front of millions. I ask you now to vindicate me. Now, I don't know how many times this joker need to be vindicated, because I thought 51 content creators that already vindicated him, but now he's asking for the Lord to vindicate him, okay? I ask you now to vindicate me, not through vengeance, but through undeniable purpose. Rebuild what was torn down. I have 2 beautiful daughters to live for. We're going to get to that in a minute. Cover them in your protection. Keep their hearts pure and unshaken by the lies told on me or told against me. Let them always see the man I truly am, the father who fight daily to give them love, protection, and future. Lord Jesus. Lord, I ask you to breathe life back into my gift, my platform, and my purpose. So right there tells you that he know that his platform is failing because it ain't got no life, baby. I'm talking about no life. They all dead over there. Touch the heart of those who once supported me. Now he's like, Lord, please bring back those that liked me before I started all this relationship drama. Touch the heart of those who once supported me and remind them of the truth. Remind the world that you choose the broken, the misunderstood, and the falsely accused to carry the biggest message. I refuse to sell my soul to be accepted. I choose truth over popularity. Use me, Lord. Use me, God, to turn this pain into power. Let my story be a testimony that no lie can bury the purpose you placed in me. In your name, I declare restoration, revival, and righteous success over my life. Amen. Okay. Now, I'm sure he got a lot of people that's just, stuck on stupid or whatever. I'm sure he got them say, oh my God, this is exactly what you need right here. This going to do it right here. This going to hit home right here. You just, and amen, in Jesus' name. Help him out, Lord. He just spoke a word right there because this is everything he needs. He done prayed for the 51st time, Lord. Give it to him, everything. And of course, I'm not going to read the comments that was left up under there. Well, I am going to read one. But there were quite a few people leaving comments. Now, I'm going to read one right quick, and then I'm going to get into the breakdown. Okay. So one of the comments that were left, and I'm not going to put it up. Hold on. It says, well, let me see. Where did I put it? Hold on. Where did I put the comment? Right here. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I think I got it on my iPad. Hold on. I'm going to read the comment that came in and then we're going to continue. There was a comment that I found to be something to talk about because people are noticing that he is where is that? Well, anyway, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get this comment right quick. But people are noticing that he is continuing bringing forth the same exact rhetoric, okay? He's not trying to move on. What did I do with the comment? Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. Who sent it to me? I'm going to get it in a minute, and I'm just going to read it. All right, here it goes. All right. It says, Robert, I've been following you for a while, and I really appreciate what you've built over the years. I say this with the utmost respect and love as a supporter. Lately, your content feels a bit repetitive and not as engaging as before. I believe your platform has so much potential, and I would love to see more variety and intentionality in what you post. Your story, creativity, and personalities are powerful. Maybe it's time to switch up a bit, meaning stop talking about your failed ass relationship. Whether it's more behind the scenes, real talk moments, interactive posts, or even fresh collaboration, I think your audience would love to see a new layer of you. I'm not criticizing, and the person that sent this to me didn't open it up all the way. But anyway, it says, I'm not criticizing, just offering a little bit of encouragement and feedback. And then again, I don't see what else they post because the person didn't open it all the way up. But that's enough to say that his own supporters are tired of him acting like a victim. That victim mentality and using his failed relationship for content. They're tired of it. They're tired of hearing, oh, woe is me, standing in the need of prayer. Lord, restore me. I've lost everything. They are tired of hearing that. But we're going to talk about the intents. Let's talk about the intents so that his supporters can also understand why he's doing what he's doing. There is a reason. Trust and believe there is always a reason. Okay? So let's talk about his intents. Let's talk about why is Latruth that broke up, had a public breakup October of 2022 from his now divorced ex-wife, Brianna Battle. They split up in October of 2022. Divorce was filed December of 2022, went final April of 2024. Here it is, mid-July of 2025. And we are still begging, pleading, and talking to the Lord about vindication. Vindicate me, Lord. Vindicate me. Vindicate me, Lord. One is because in his eyes, and to every tongue that speaks says he is innocent, he will not feel okay. It could be everybody but one person in the world that thinks that he is not innocent, and he will still do the same ass shit. He will still be bothered and come out to the internet with the same shit. Okay? But let's talk about why. Why is he doing this? Why is he continually posting and talking about his failed ass marriage. Well, one, my title says what? Latruth has made his failed relationship his content. He made the most money ever on social media doing what? Talking about his failed relationship. He wants them coins back. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it from a psychological point, manipulation point, a gaslighting point, a narcissistic point. Y'all know that's my content, right? Y'all know I point out narcissistic behaviors. Y'all know I point out gaslighting. Y'all know I expose liars, manipulators. I break them all the way down. I expose them on this channel. And that is why a lot of people do not like me, and I don't give zero fucks. Okay, not now. Okay, let's continue. The intent. Why is he doing this? Why is Latruth doing this? Well, one, to maintain relevance through victimhood. Okay, victimhood, wanting to be the victim. His brand isn't built around family vlogs or music anymore like it used to be. It is now built around his storyline, his divorce, his breakup, his public breakup from a top influencer, from a popular influencer, from a beautiful influencer. That is now his storyline, okay? And if he stops talking about Brianna and his breakup, what is going to happen? Well, his views will take a nosedive, okay? He's talking about it for the views, for the sympathy, and the engagement will dry up as well. The engagement would dry up if he stopped talking about Bree and using his daughter to talk about Bree. He uses Momo to try to make people feel that he is a better parent to their child than Brianna is. Y'all don't see Brianna out here doing that. Y'all don't see Brianna out here saying anything like, you act like your daddy, just like he did the other day. You out here acting just like your mama, making stuff up. You out here acting just like your mama. He referenced Brianna even when speaking with his daughter. Brianna does not do that. First of all, Brianna failed marriage is not her content. Brianna children is not her content. Brianna is her own content. She don't use her failed past to make money. He does, even while using his daughter. He tries to use his daughter in his content to paint the mother as a bad parent. That's why he goes and get her hair done, so people can say, oh, Brianna never get her hair done and shit like that. That's why he goes live on his way to pick her up and be like, I'm waiting on this girl. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's this girl at? And then the other day when he posted, Disney's off, guys, because I had to take my daughter to the dentist. What happened? These people immediately jumped in on their platform and started dragging Brianna. Why? Because now she's a bad mother in their eyes because her part-time ass baby daddy had to take his own child to the dentist. Okay? They look at it like, no, he's only supposed to be playing with her. He's not supposed to be going shopping for her. He's not supposed to be going to take her to get her clothes. He's not supposed to be cooking for her. He's not supposed to be taking her to the dentist. He's only supposed to be having fun with her. That's it. That's all. He's not supposed to be doing real parent shit. And if he does real parent shit, that is a reflection of Brianna in a bad light. That is what these sick ass supporters think. Okay, not all, but some. Okay, let's continue. So again, he continues to come out here with this bullshit because it's to maintain relevance through victimhood. All right, that's what his brand is built on. This storyline, his breakup. His intent is also to control the narrative because he's lost his power position. Okay, his ex-wife's silence make her look unbothered, which weakens his position. The fact that she's not out here going back and forth with him like she used to, it makes her look unbothered. When she goes on her walks and talk in the morning, it makes her look unbothered. When she's driving in her car and dancing to music, it makes her look unbothered. When she's having fun with her kids or her man, it makes her look unbothered. She ain't came out here and said nothing about this man in a very long time. So what does that do? It makes her look unbothered, which weakens his position. So he lost his power position. Okay? Her moving on with a new partner and family put him at risk of being forgotten or seen as the bitter ex. Because that's what he looks like, the bitter ex. He's the one out here. That's why this lady that said, can you please do something else? I'm a supporter of yours, but I'm going to need you to talk about something else. Why is she saying that? Because she knows every single time he comes to the internet with one of these, oh, woe is me posts, it makes him look like the bitter ex-husband. Okay? Another reason why he's continually doing these posts is also to recruit new supporters who wasn't around for the original drama. Okay? He's doing these emotional, dear God, dear Lord, help me posts, right? Dear Lord, help me. He's doing these dear Lord posts to attract new people who don't know the full backstory. So they automatically side with the person showing vulnerability and invoking God. Okay? When someone mentions God, it gets people attention, right? Especially if you're a Christian or you have a strong faith in God, you know, or you just spiritual. When someone mentions God's name, the first thing we automatically assume is, oh my God, they love the Lord. But you have to understand, honey, some people use God's name just because they plan, because they manipulating people. Everybody that mention God's name ain't godly. We gotta stop thinking that. We gotta stop thinking that everybody that mentioned God's name is God, is godly. Okay? But new supporters, new followers, new people that come along, they don't necessarily know what's going on. And if they see a black man, okay, acknowledging anything about God, and these dear Lord letters, Lord, please restore me, make me whole. I've been lied on. I've been talked about. I've been criticized. Oh, Lord, help me. They're going to fall to their knees in prayer with them. Oh, my God, Lord, I just seen this black man, a black man of all people, Lord, a black man calling out to the Lord. He must be a good guy. Help him, Lord. I give you everything. Please, Lord, let's bless this brother. Let's help him. That is another reason why he's continuing these long ass dear Lord letters, because he wants new people to come around to be involved in this drama, and he's trying to emotionally reel them in. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the purpose. What is he trying to achieve? Right. Well, one is he wants to keep Brianna's name in circulation without violating the gag order. Now, I mentioned this before. I said the reason why he keeps making these little subtle this and a subtle that, right? And the reason why he flashes his daughter around so much, he wants that attachment to Bree. He wants that attachment to Bree. If Bree agreed to like say, okay, let's co-parent, let's do skits together, man, this man would fucking turn around and kiss his own ass. You hear me? He'd be so happy. He'd be like, oh my God, thank you so much, Bree. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He wants to continue Brianna's name in circulation without violating the gag order. But because of the gag order, because the judge told both of them to shut the fuck up talking about each other, you notice he never mentions her name outright, okay? He says things like he did today, BH. I don't know if y'all caught that, but her name ain't BH no more. Her name is BB. But he kept saying when somebody was calling him or somebody was in the chat and he was like, yeah, I don't know what's up with these BHs. Who caught that? Let me know if y'all caught that. I don't know what's up with these BHs. I always want to call from different numbers, come up under your page, come up under there with fake names, fake page names. I don't know what's up with these BHs. He kept saying BH, but you won't hear him calling her name. Why? Because his ass to get in trouble. Okay, I see it. I see y'all said y'all caught that. Okay. I'm glad that we educated over here. I'm glad that we know how to peep game over here, okay? See, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's trying to do. That subtle shade shit. That old subtle shade, okay? But anyway, notice he never mentions her by name. It's coded in spiritual language, but it's the same thing. I've been lied on by people I once trusted. Who do you think he's talking about? Who you think he's talking about when he says, I've been lied on and falsely accused by people I once trusted? Who y'all think he's talking about? Who you think he's talking about? His sister? How you think he's talking about his sister? He's talking about BH. Well, her name ain't no longer BH, okay? She might throw a tomato at me, but he's talking about his ex, okay? And another purpose of the reason why he's doing all this shit is to keep the smear campaign machine running. Baby, hold on, let me wet my throat. Okay. He wants to keep the smear campaign machine running. His supporters and those flying ass monkeys, they read these posts and it keeps them fired up. It keeps them making content, bashing her while he pretends to stay all positive, act like, oh, I'm above this shit, posting only Dear Lord letters and uplifting messages. He does things like this so they can be like, look at him. He over there breaking y'all. Let's drag this bitch. I'm sick of this shit. Let's drag her ass. He's still over there hurting. She did him just so wrong. Look at him. He's crying out to the Lord on his page again today, y'all. Let's go hard in the paint. Let's go hard and let's drag Brianna today. That's what he wants. Another one is also mass financial motivation with righteous language. When he says things like, breathe life back into my gift, my platform, and my purpose. Man, that's all about money. Breathe life back into my gift, my platform, and my purpose is all about money. His engagement and brand were damaged, and he's trying to revive it without looking like he's begging, but we know he begged, right? He's asking God, bring life back into my platform and my gift. He knows that what he used to do back in the day, right? It got, views, comments, shares. It got engagement. It brought him money. He knows right now that shit no one wants to see. He even said it on his own platform today. He said, yeah, everybody want to see the YNs for young niggas, right? Everybody just interested in these young niggas. I ain't gonna do the shit these YNs do. These YNs taking over. And that's OGs, we ain't got it no more. No. It's older people still making money on the internet. It's not even about age or anything. He is disinterested. No one is interested in him. Why? Because he sits here and talks about his fucking relationship every single day. Every day. Who wants to hear about, oh, woe is me? I've been lied on and I've been talked about. I've been criticized. Lord, help me. Please give me money. Help me. Without helping yourself. No one wants to talk to somebody that fucking big and don't do shit for themselves. Anyway, let's continue. What's really behind it? Struggling with loss and power and resources, okay? This man went from being Latruth, and also being married to a woman who is a high-earning content creator for her age. She's 30-something years old and probably make more money than a lot of these mofos that go out and clock in 8 hours a damn day, okay? How do we know that? Well, she got 6 kids, and she ain't getting child support from him, and she's still making it. And she haven't had to go put on a smock, put a broom in her hand and do anything. She don't work a traditional 9 to 5, and she's still doing well. We see her page doing numbers. You blind to sit there and say, oh, Bree can hold her baby and dance with her baby and get 5 million views. You blind to think that she's not getting paid, baby, okay? So he went from having a high-earning wife and a family structure to now being alone, okay? On his platform that make a little bit of money. Sometimes he say he don't make no money, but we're going to say a little bit of money. But instead of rebuilding his new content, he keeps circling back to the same ass storyline, his failed ass relationship. Why? Well, because it generates him the most emotion and attention. He's seeking attention. He is emotionally manipulating people for sympathy, empathy, and attention. But another reason why he's doing these Dear Lord letters is to avoid accountability. Even if people came out and showed evidence, recordings, texts, all the shit that we have revealed, he will still frame himself as y'all are misunderstood. Y'all don't get the whole picture. You don't know what she said to me before I cussed her motherfucking ass out. You don't know what she did to me before I said all these things. You don't know what she did to me before I drug her across the floor. You don't know what she did to me. He wants to avoid any accountability as possible. Why? Why? Because he wants to maintain his identity as this good guy who was done wrong. Okay? Also, emotional manipulation, using God and his daughter, which he did in here, which he does all the time. God got me. God got me. I got two beautiful daughters. I got two beautiful daughters, two beautiful daughters, two beautiful daughters, two beautiful daughters. I got two beautiful daughters. When we all know he don't give a fuck about the oldest one. He don't care nothing about the oldest one. He just posts her, keep saying he got two beautiful daughters and they don't even have no relationship, okay? So he uses his daughters and God for the purpose of emotional manipulation. Okay. The prayer format invoking God and mentioning his daughters serve two things: keeping it looking respectful while still pointing the fingers at Brianna indirectly. It makes it harder for critics to say he's bashing because he dressed it up as faith and fatherhood. He said God's name and he said he loved his daughters. How is he bashing Brianna? How? He's a good man. He's a wholesome good man. I tell my daughter to go and marry him. But let's talk about some other patterns that, a lot of people may not have been able to notice in this whole entire message. Shall we? Shall we break down other things that may have been left out of this? Dear Lord, help me, Jesus. Help me, Father God, in the name of the Son. I'm broken. Help me, Lord. Help me, please. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? First, repetitive language as a manipulation pattern. The phrases vindicate me, restore what was lost, heal what was broken, and touch the heart of those who once supported me. Well, he recycled these phrases in most of his posts, okay? He's basically saying, restore me, Lord, restore what I lost. I lost this, I lost that. Help me, Lord, help me, restore me, heal me, touch those who once supported me. It's repetitive language. It's emotional marketing disguised as prayers. Each post serves as a soft commercial for himself. He's selling himself. I'm a good man. I'm a good guy. Look at me. I pray to the Lord. Y'all think I don't believe in the Lord, but I'm constantly praying to the Lord. I cry. I ball up and cry to the Lord. He wants people to look at him like he's so in touch with God. Okay? But not once does he come out and say, here's what I've done wrong, or here's how I could have handled things different. No, it's always external blame. It's always pointing fingers at someone else. These people talking about me. These people lied on me. These people smeared my name through the mud. These people did this to me. Not one post have you ever seen him come out here and post or one live that he's ever came out and said, I was flat out wrong. One, not one. I was flat out, I was dead ass wrong without turning around and saying, but I did it because she said this. I did it because they did this. I did it because not one time has he ever came out and said, I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. I take my accountability and responsibility for being wrong. That's it. That's all. I was wrong. No excuses for my behavior. I was just wrong. Never, not one time has he ever came out and took accountability without pointing fingers and saying, but I did it, but because this or because that. I did it, but never ever. He's always made excuses and blamed somebody else for every fucking thing that has ever happened to him. My page is demonetized because they came in groups and reported my page. I'm not making money because of people lied on me. People stole from me. People struck me. Nothing because I stole other people's content. I posted shit that I wasn't supposed. He never has came out and admitted fault for anything, taking accountability for anything. I don't get paid with stars is because of my ex and her supporters. I'm not monetized on this page because of my ex and her supporters. Everything is always somebody else's fault. He never take accountability on any of the shit he does, okay? But let's talk also about the silent. These are things I'm pointing out right now are things that the subtle things that we may have missed throughout this whole little rant, okay? The silent indirect attack strategy, okay? By invoking his daughter and framing himself as a father who fights daily. He said that in here, y'all. Let's get to that. Let me get my damn ruler. Where's my ruler at? A father who fights daily. Now, I found that to be laughable. I said he should have told ChatGPT, can you say something else? Because this shit, I'm gonna be flat out lying if I come out there and say that shit. Hold on, let's get to the part where he says a father that fights daily. Hold on. Where he got a fathers that fight daily? Oh, right here, y'all. Let me get my ruler. He says, I truly am the father who fights daily to give them love, protection, and a future. He fights daily to give them love, protection. I'm just going to stick the ruler on protection, okay? Let's stick the ruler on protection. Shall we? Oh, you know what? I wish I could highlight this word. Can I? I think I can. Let me see if I can highlight this word right quick. Give me a second. Which one highlights this word? I think this highlights the word, right? I think so. I don't know. Is it protection? I don't want to cover it up. Oh, never mind. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Protection. Let's stick there for a second. Okay. So he came out and said that he is truly a father who fights daily for their love, fight daily to give them love, protection, and a future. Now, y'all, okay? He's intentionally inviting the public to compare his image against Brianna. So basically, he's saying, I'm the father, I'm the parent that is fighting to protect my children, not Brianna. She's not trying to protect the kids. I am. I'm doing this. It is me. Give me credit for that. But we know this man has not only allowed his supporters to drag his oldest daughter, but he's even came out and said that ain't dragging. That's what they didn't drag them. They didn't disrespect her. You even had one that called her a bitch. And he didn't go over there and scold her. Now, he did say, come on, y'all, like, stop with the B words. Like, change something else. You don't have to call her a bitch. But he not one time came out and said, now, you wrong. You dead ass wrong for calling my daughter a bitch. Like, why would you even think something like that? He's not going to do that. He don't want to lose not one flying monkey. He want all of them over there. Every last one of them. Every last one, he want them over there, okay? So anyway, but when he frames himself as I'm the one who fights daily to give them love, protect them, and a future, he's intentionally inviting the public to compare his image against Brianna's image. And they do it all the time. Raise your hand in the chat if you've ever seen he come out and do certain things and people all of a sudden start comparing what he does for Momo versus what she does for Momo. When he goes live, like he did the other day, and with his, hugging on his daughter while at the dentist. What did they say? Oh, she's a bad mom. We've never seen her take the kids to the dentist. That's because she don't put everything she does with her children online. But let's not stop there. We don't see her taking Momo to get her hair done. One, because she does her own. She does the hair on her own, right? But because he doesn't know how to do Momo hair, he goes and take her to get her hair done. All of a sudden, he's super fucking dad. He loves her so much, he deserves to have custody of his child. Now, y'all know if he has custody of this child, we won't see none of this shit, honey. We won't see this shit, but what we will see is a child support order that he's requesting money from Brianna. That's what we will see. We will see a child support order in effect, okay? But he does things because he wants people to compare the two, compare the parenting. He wants people to say, look at me. And look at Bree when it comes to Momo. And they do exactly that. But anyway, He's putting out subliminal messages implying she's preventing me from seeing my kids without saying it outright, which stirs up his followers while still looking like he's respecting the gag order. The other day, when he said, sorry, you guys, no Disney, I had to take her to the dentist. Oh my God. The internet went crazy. It lit up why they were angry at her. Why? Oh, well, because she's the cause. She's a jealous, bitter baby mama. She's the cause of him not being able to take his daughter to Disney because she failed to take her daughter to the dentist. This is what he wanted them to say, and this is what they said. This is what they formed in their sick ass heads. But he does that. He wants people to feel that way. And he also wants people to feel that, she's not letting me take my daughter to Disney because of this, that, or the third. That's going to be next. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait. Okay. Anyway, those are silent, indirect attack strategies. Things that he don't come out and say because, once again, he's under a gag order, so he can't say a whole lot. So he throws subliminals, and he does that because he wants them to read between the line, and boy, do they ever. Okay, but let's continue. All right. So another thing that we noticed that wasn't just big and bold was passive aggressive branding. Notice the shift in his content style. He goes from comedy skits to emotional trauma bonding. I miss my mama. I had cancer, to grabbing asses, to singing, and to skits. It wasn't his lane before, okay? It's part of a revamped branding attempt, now positioning himself as misunderstood, falsely accused, and spiritual elevated. Now, y'all know when he was with Brianna, he did family skits. He did bitter baby daddies or bitter baby mamas, bitter baby mama content, bitter baby. I don't know if he did bitter baby daddies, but I know he did bitter baby mama content. And he did like cheating on your sister content. He did funny content when he had Brianna and when they had the children. But now he shift from that to oh woe is me. That is his content. The oh woe is me. I'm a single man. I'm now divorced. I don't like toxicity. My ex was toxic. I've never been left. They still want me. I can get them back if I wanted to. That is his content. He has totally shifted his content to being a victim. Now, let's be honest. Let's be honest for a second. When he was with Bree, if you remember, if in the audience, if you remember when he was with Bree, when they were married, did Latruth come out and appear more confident than he does now? He was way more confident. You remember it ain't no way or it's disrespectful to work for $20 an hour or $20 bill or some shit, right? He was way more confident, right? He walked around, he bragged about the shit he had. Look what my wife bought me. I got a Tesla. I'm like a kid in a candy store. My wife bought me this Tesla. Look at the Rolex I have. Look at this. I'm a baller. I'm a shot caller. I know these celebrities. I'm having these shows. He did all of that. He was also, when he was making that big, big money, he was big, big talk. But now all of a sudden it's, oh, woe is me. When did Latruth start writing Dear Lord letters? When did he start writing Dear Lord letters? He started writing Dear Lord letters after he ran out of money. After he wasn't making no more money, no more. He started writing Dear Lord letters, okay? So again, he went from comedy skits to emotional trauma bonding posts. Majority of Latruth posts are trauma bonding. Tell me it's not. Y'all talking about me. Y'all shouldn't be talking about me no more. Why y'all doing this? I'm just a black man that's trying to take care of two beautiful daughters. Let me tell you, I took a screenshot. I was on his live today. I didn't say anything because y'all know I'm not going to say nothing disrespectful on nobody's live, okay? But I took a screenshot and I want to put it up for y'all right quick because I want you to see he has rules. Before you can comment in his chat, you have to agree, even though I didn't comment his chat, but you have to agree to his rules. Let me see. Hold on. Where are they? I took a screenshot. God damn it. What did I take a screenshot on? Damn it, more. All right, here it goes. He got rules. And I want to go over the rules. I want to talk about them for a minute. Then we're going to get back to what I'm talking about. Let's talk about his rules right quick. Let's talk about his rules. Let's see if you guys can see this. All right, so his rules are no profanity, don't self-promote, don't be rude, keep it clean, be accepting, which I don't know what that means, don't criticize, and respect boundaries. Who the hell put a rule in their chat, don't criticize? Who does that? A man that wants you to agree with every fucking thing he says. Don't criticize? Huh? I said don't criticize. He don't want to be criticized. He don't want to be critiqued. Now, if you don't know, being critiqued is a part of learning and growing. Who don't want to be criticized or critiqued? Critique me. Tell me I'm wrong. Be accepting. What the fuck does even be accepting mean? Be accepting and don't criticize. Cancel each other out. How you going to be accepting if you don't want somebody to criticize? It crosses each other out. Be accepting means have an open mind. Have an open mind to hear what people have to say about you. He's telling them have an open mind. Be accepting, but don't criticize me. No, tell me I'm great. Tell me I'm amazing. Tell me I'm handsome. Tell me I'm the bomb.com. Don't tell me that I'm acting a plum ass fool, that I'm doing and saying things that I shouldn't be doing or saying. He don't want to be criticized. That stunts your growth. Criticize me. Critique me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because, baby, you're going to help me grow. Who wants to stay stagnant right where they are? Who don't want to learn from their errors, from their ways? Who? This nigga said, don't criticize me. Make that make sense. Be accepting. Yeah, be accepting to the bullshit that I said out of my mouth. And in this same video that he said, no profanity, don't be rude, keep it clean, be accepting, don't self-promote, don't criticize, respect boundaries. Well, in this same video, he said, if you're nice to me, I will put my dick on your forehead so you can look up and see it. Tell me I'm wrong. Who was in the live and heard him say that? He said, I will sit it on your forehead so you can look up and see it. Who heard him say that by the show of hands? Who heard him say, he'll sit it on your forehead and you can look up and see it? And he even looked up as if it was sitting on his forehead. Yeah, he was. But this is the same man that says, no profanity, don't be rude, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Be accepting of me saying, I will sit my shrimp on your forehead so you can look up and see it. Don't self-promote. No, don't self-promote means don't come over to my followers and promote your shit because I'm the only one that can beg on this motherfucker, right? Don't criticize me. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm wonderful. Tell me I'm the bomb.com. Tell me I'm a good father. Don't call me a deadbeat because I'm behind on child support. These are Robert Hampton chat rules. Respect my boundaries while I tell you I'm going to sit my shrimp on your head so you can look at it. Anywho, man. Anyway, that's his chat rules. But let's get back to what we were saying. Hold on. Candy said something. Let me see what she said. She said, every time someone gives RH constructive criticism, he act like he act like it's a hate crime. Grow up. Everybody ain't a hater. Some folks just tired of watching you crash and blame the road. Okay? That part. Always blaming somebody else but his damn self. Okay? All right. Let's continue. Where was I? I was pointing out things that we didn't notice. Okay? Let me move that in this little here chat. All right. Another thing that we may have looked over is, where was I? Oh yeah. So again, he went from comedy skits, grabbing ass, singing and shit like that, and acting like he was the bomb.com or whatever, to trauma bonding posts. Oh, woe is me, dear Lord letters and shit like that. Oh, I lost my stomach. I had cancer. My mama died. Oh, I've been lied on. I've been talked about. I've been criticized. Okay. That wasn't his lane before, but now it's a part of rebranding attempt. Now positioning himself as the misunderstood, the falsely accused, and the spiritually elevated man, good father. Okay. That allows him to do what? That allows him to get more supporters. Okay. Because, you know, spiritual elevated, more supporters, but also to get help through cash apps, through any type of monetization. Okay. Let's just say it like that. I don't want to go down all that, whatever. But anyway, another thing that we noticed about Latruth that a lot of people may not have noticed, he constantly seeks validation over and over and over. Him and his brother, but we just gonna talk about him right now, right? He constantly seeks validation, the constant validation seeking cycle. If he really felt restored and vindicated, he wouldn't still be posting the same ass shit over and over and over. The constant post reveals he doesn't believe his own narrative is strong enough to stand without constantly reinforcement from others. He want other people to say, we knew you was telling the truth. You're not a liar. She did this to you. She did that to you. She needs to be stoned. He continued to do that. Seeking validation. How many damn times can a person be vindicated? Because at this point, I've lost count. Seriously lost count. This cycle keeps him from moving on. His platform depends on his pain. So there's no real incentive for closure or peace. That's some strong ass shit. His platform depends on his pain. Y'all, who wants to be known for that? Who wants to be known for your platform depends on your pain? Let's get to the part where he said, I was on the floor. You saw me. You saw the tears that I cried in silence, the tears. His platform depends on his pain. If Robert is not in pain, if Robert is not accusing people of doing him wrong, they talking about me. They over there talking about me. They over there saying things bad about me. They always talking about me. If he's not doing that, then what is he doing? Not shit. He has to forever be the damn victim. Again, let me say that. His platform depends on his pain. He depends on the victim mentality. The oh, woe is me. Who wants a platform like that? If I had to come out here every single day and pretend like I'm hurting just to get reactions, views, shares, likes, comments, I'll jump off a bridge my motherfucking self. Who wants to come out constantly acting like a damn victim? Who gets pleasure out of that? He do. Why? Because his platform depends on his pain. Let's continue. Playing both sides, okay? Playing both sides. Let me see. No, I don't want to read that one right there. Let's continue. Because that was something else I put in there. All right, invoking God and prayer to shield himself from criticism. So mentioning God's name. Y'all remember when I told y'all a while back that Country Wayne, one of the reasons why Country Wayne became so popular so fast. Why? Because he came out not embarrassed to mention God and Jesus. Y'all remember that? He was always mentioning God and always mentioning Jesus. But one thing that Country Wayne didn't do, right, is call women bitches and hoes, and also tell women that he'll sit his penis on their forehead, okay, or to suck me until it's dry. So those are the things that contradicts what he says about his, the now newfound spiritual I love the Lord talk, right? Because he says those things. I love the Lord. I am the Lord. Please, Lord, help me. But on the other hand, he says, I'll sit my penis on your forehead so you can look up and see it. Country Wayne didn't carry on like that. But he does notice that when he invoked God and prayer into his content, well, it shields him from being criticized, talked about, okay, called out, all right? People are less likely to challenge or call out people that post things like God or prayer or Lord help me, just like his fucking ex booty call right now, right? Right? Before she was popping her shit. Now all of a sudden she's playing gospel music and stuff and acting like now she's elevating and love the Lord. I get up every day and I read my Bible. Girl, the girl was tearing Brianna a new asshole. She wasn't talking about God or reading her Bible when she had all those content creators over there going after Brianna. But now all of a sudden she's a newfound Christian. She doing the same shit he doing. And he's doing the same shit she's doing. Trying to invoke God in his content to avoid criticism. Why? Because people are less likely to challenge people that keep the Lord's name on their tongue or in their posts. That's why he called himself. He at one time he said, I'm about to become a preacher. And then another time he said, I'm about to do a gospel album. People are less likely to call your ass out. A lot of people, it's a scripture in the Bible, and y'all can help me with it, right? It's a scripture in the Bible that says, oh, I'm about to fuck it up. It says something about touch not my anointing and do my shepherd no harm or something like that. But people have equated that as don't speak on no preacher because the preacher is righteous by the Lord and he speaks the Lord's word. And if you say something about the preacher, you are condemned to hell forever. So don't call out what the preacher do because whatever he does is right. And if you say something about the preacher, you're going to burn in hell. So again, like I said, people are less likely to challenge or call out people that use the Lord, whether they post about them, whether they sing about them, or whether they talk about them, okay? They feel disrespected to attack someone's spiritual journey. Oh, he's on a spiritual journey. Oh, she's on a spiritual journey right now. So I ain't gonna tear her ass out the fucking frame because they didn't found the Lord. They didn't found the Lord. So I'm not gonna say anything about them because they're trying to do the right thing. They love the Lord. They don't want to say anything disrespectful because they think they're gonna burn in hell. So he used the Lord. He used God. I've even heard him singing Smokey Norford songs. And I'm just like, this nigga just told people last night to suck his dick till it's dry. And now it's, oh Lord, please help me. Jesus, I love you. Protect me. You only know my heart, Lord. Touch me now. Or whatever, right? Whatever, right? So he's using religion as a shield. And a lot of people do, Lord Jesus, Father God, help them. Because a lot of people do. Invoking God, like I said, in prayer to shield him from criticism. All right. But at its core, this isn't a prayer. It's a public relation tool because he didn't, let me tell you something. If he was talking to the Lord, he would have got on his knees with this goddamn post. But he posted on social media. This ain't no damn prayer, baby. It's a public relation tool. PR, baby. Honey, what if God said, I'm only going to listen to your ass if you post this shit on social media? He posts this shit not for the Lord, honey, but to emotionally and spiritually manipulate Christians, people that love the Lord. Because I guarantee you, about 15 dummies was under his chat saying, I'm praying, amen, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Yes, let's lift them up in prayer. I just put you in my prayer basket in court. I mean, in the church, and they're gonna pray for you next Sunday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whenever they have prayer. Okay, he posts this on social media. His prayer to the Lord. Shouldn't his prayer have been between him and the Lord? He wrote this not to the Lord, but to himself and to the Christians that he can manipulate on social media. Of course, ChatGPT wrote it, but he told ChatGPT what to say. He says, paint me in a good light and mention the Lord a lot, like I'm so loving on the Lord. And say I'm a good father, why don't you? Okay? So anyway, he wrote this not for the Lord. This is not a prayer. Don't think for one moment that this is a prayer. This is a PR stunt. It's a PR stunt. That's it. That's all. Let's go there. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, hold on. She said 40 days and 40 nights says, I love you that you're speaking the truth. Thank you so very much, honey, because you know I will. You know I will. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I don't give a damn how many times he mentioned the Lord. I'm going to call a damn spade a damn spade. If that was personal between you and the Lord, that one chick would have never landed on his damn page. He wouldn't have never landed that shit on his page if it was, but he was really calling out to the Lord. Blow air back into my dead ass platform, Lord, please. Honey, you would get on your hands and knees and tell the Lord you've been crying out. If he's been crying out in tears for the Lord already know it. He don't have to tell the Lord, you know I've been crying. You seen me, Lord, didn't you? And then the Lord's supposed to say, I saw you, son. I saw your ass. Yeah, go on and tell social media. I saw you crying. He probably was crying. Hell, if you get a divorce from somebody that's making over 400, I cry too, shit. Hey, I don't care how biggity badass I try to come out here and act. If I lose a partner that was making $400,000 a year and was paying all the bills, right? And giving me, affording me a life to come out here and flex in front of people, hell yeah, I'm crying. I'm crying every fucking day. I'm crying until I find another 400 high earner ass partner. You hear me? Hell yeah, I'm crying. Hell yeah, I'm crying. Lord, you saw me. I was balled up on the floor. I cried in silence, Lord. That pain I carried in front of millions. You seen it, Lord. You seen it. So why he coming out here and telling us that the Lord didn't seen it already? Why is he telling the Lord he seen it if the Lord knows he seen it? Huh? Why is he reminding them of what the Lord didn't see? Because it wasn't for the Lord. It was a PR stunt for social damn media. Period. Stop playing. Okay, let's continue. Based on his behavior and public posts, here are some grounded reasons why Latruth likely won't move or have not moved the fuck on, all right? Because his identity became tied into victim narrative. Y'all, we about to step on some toes. 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 All right now, y'all. His identity became tied to the victim narrative. Before the split, he was known for being a father, a husband, his musical talent, and his skits, okay? After the breakup, his content shifted to defending his reputation. That storyline, his breakup, became his platform core, okay? And if he let it go, he risked becoming irrelevant because he hasn't established a new consistent lane outside of it. He don't know which way to go. That's why sometimes we see Curly, sometimes we see Rufus, sometimes we see Robert, sometimes we see LaRon, sometimes we see Latruth. He has not found a new lane outside of his failed ass marriage. He hasn't found one. He don't know which way to go. He don't know where he better fit. Now, let me just say this right quick. I remember when he first started coming out, when him and Bree broke up, and he said something like, I never wanted to do family content in the first place. I ain't never wanted to do family content. I always wanted to do my other shit. What's the other shit? Because what was it? What was it? What was the other shit? Because all we hear is what? I've been lied on. I've been talked about. I've been criticized. Oh, Lord, help me. Vindicate me, Lord. Breathe life back into my platform, Lord, because I can't move on. Can't move on. Another reason why he hasn't moved on is a loss of power and control. During the marriage, he had access to wealth, visibility, and a family status. Let me tell you something now. Being married is a flex. Don't let nobody tell you it's not, because it is. I don't give a damn if your marriage is bad or not. Being married is a flex. Having a family is a flex. Okay? It's a flex. He was able to come out and flex in front of those that wish they had what he had. It's so many people out here wish they was married and would never be married. Okay? They wish they had a family and would never have a family. Okay? It gave him access to money. Brianna, honey. Money, so wealth, visibility. He was seen when he was with Bree. Y'all know it'd be some ugly motherfucking dudes, right? With these fine ass women, right? And then people say, why the hell is she with him? Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Jay-Z, Beyonce, or whatever, right? A lot of beautiful women get with these men and the men stand out. And these women be throwing their coochie, their panties and everything at these niggas because they like, if you with a fine ass girl, you must got it going on. I want to see what Beyonce see. I want to see what Brianna see. So they go after these men. He had visibility when he was with Bree. People saw him. Latruth. Yeah, Latruth, you got that fine-ass wife. You got that fine-ass wife. Yeah, you got that family. Y'all don't want to be matching, all doing y'all skits and everything. Y'all matching, and y'all always flying to the Caribbeans and shit. Y'all always going places. Man, y'all got it going on. You heard Ringo say what? Hell, I thought y'all was millionaires. They was around here having people thinking they motherfucking asses was millionaires, baby. Hey, people thought they were millionaires. Millionaires, baby, millionaires. He had visibility. He had access to wealth, a family status. But now, since the divorce, Brianna moved on publicly in a new relationship and had 2 more children while still maintaining what? Her visibility, her wealth, and her family status, baby. She still got it. He lost the power and the control. That angers him. That is another reason why he can't move on. He lost it. He lost it. It looked like he lost. Publicly, Brianna looks like she won, and it looks like he lost. And instead of accepting it, he's stuck trying to rewrite the ending by doing what? Continuing to push. I was wrong. I was lied on. I was criticized. I was talked about. Because he cannot accept that he lost. She won. It looks like Brianna didn't lose shit. And he'll be, I fouled. You fouled and you can't move on. Who does that? Who does that? Who fouled? I fouled. And your ass fouled and can't move the fuck on. Who fouled and can't move on? Anyway, let's continue. Publicly, like I said, it looks like she won and he cannot accept it. He cannot accept it. This nigga, the reason why he keeps saying, vindicate me, vengeance, vindicate me, is because he wants to rewrite the ending, baby. He wants to rewrite the ending. And he can't. Another reason why he won't move on is financial motivation. When his name trends, even for the wrong reason, it drives him engagement, views, and also bring money, okay? His emotional posts like, "Dear Lord, help me, Lord. Please, Lord. Father God, help me, Lord." It keeps his name in rotation and give him something to sell, i.e. his fucking chat GPT books, okay? Get promotions, streaming his music, and his motivational speaking, I guess if that's what you want to call it. If he stops talking about it, his failed ass relationship, okay, how he was wronged, how he was talked about and criticized, and he was just lied on and all that. If he stops talking about it, his engagement will take a nosedive, and so would his earnings, okay? Any little money he's making right now, he won't make that, all right? Another one is the reason why he won't move on is emotional immaturity. And we know for a fact him and his brother is emotionally immature. They throw rants and fits and shit out here on the internet, even though they're over the age of 40. But anyway, also emotional immaturity and ding, 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 narcissistic tendencies. Okay? Oh, y'all thought I was going to leave that out? Y'all thought I wasn't going to identify that? Let's go. People who refuse to accept accountability or loss, okay, often get locked in a loop trying to control how others see them. Image control. I'm a good man. I'm a good guy. See me as that, okay? He doesn't just want to move on privately. He wants to publicly win. I just want to win. And have everybody admit that he was right, she was wrong. That keeps him emotionally stuck because he cannot get everybody, and I mean everybody to say that he was done wrong. He wants everybody to acknowledge that he was done wrong. He wants to win publicly, and he's lost publicly. And that makes him mad, and therefore he cannot move on because he lost publicly. And when I say lost publicly, I mean he lost, like Brianna, her moving on and not fighting with him online, it makes her look unbothered, which means she won. See, a lot of people don't understand that. When Sean and another young lady got into it online and Sean refused to go back and match her energy, Sean won. That young lady lost. That's why she's still spinning out now on the internet, because Sean won. Sean didn't stoop down to her level and entertain her foolishness. Okay? So Sean won. Sometimes you can win just by being quiet, not saying shit. Just keeping silent. And that's what Brianna did. And that's what Janelle did. Janelle didn't say nothing to these clowns that was out here accusing him of this, that, and the third. That man mama ended up on a damn milk carton and everything. But Janelle won. Why? Because he didn't say shit. He didn't entertain it. He didn't give them nothing. Okay? Anyway, another reason why he won't move on is fear of fully starting over. Now, that's a problem for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like change. A lot of people don't like recreating the wheel. Rebuilding a platform around something new requires creativity, effort, and vulnerability. You got to be vulnerable to criticism, okay? He don't want to start over. He feels like, I've been out here for 17, 18 years on this social media. I've been out here for 17, 18 years. He feels that social media owes him. Matter of fact, let me tell you what he said today. Let's put this up right quick. Hold on. He said, let's move this one. Let's take this down. I'm put up something that he said today to back up what I just saw to y'all. He said, hold on. It's the narc in him. Somebody need to make a song and say, it's the narc in me. It's the narc in me. He said, and I quote, oh, hold on, let me put it up for y'all. My bad. My bad. I'm going to let y'all see it so you won't think I'm just making shit up, okay? All right? I'm going to put this up for you guys. Now, again, What did I just say? I said, it's easier. Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said, oh, yeah. I said he feels that he owns social media because he's been out here for 15, 16, 17 years, and he feels that he's better than all you, newbies, okay? All right, so he says, I don't need social media. Social media needs me. Without my presence, my energy, my creativity, and my influence, most of y'all timelines will be dry. That's another reason why he won't start over, because he thinks he's the shit. He thinks he is social media. He thinks social media needs him. Hey, he thinks he's above everybody else on social media, because I think he probably been out here. He probably was the first one that got an account. He probably was the first one that got an account. Hold on. Why is she calling me? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I did. I think. Oh, okay. All right, bye. All right, hold on. I think she said my moderator. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, yeah, I did. I monetized. She was just asking me because sometimes I forget to monetize y'all. But anyway, she said I need 7 more super chats, you guys. If you guys will feel so generous to help me meet my goal of 7 more $5 super chats. That's $35. Okay, $35, you guys. Thank y'all so much. But anyway, again, what I was talking about he thinks he's above social media. He don't want to start over and rebrand because he's been out here the longest. He's been out here for fucking 7, however long he's been out here. It's been a while. So he doesn't want to start over. He don't want to bring new creativity. He don't want to put no effort in there. He don't want to be vulnerable, right? Vulnerable, because he thinks I started this shit. Y'all come after me. He says, what? I don't, listen. This man posted this today. He posted this today. I don't need social media. Social media needs me. Without my presence, energy, creativity, and influence, most of your timelines would be dry. So right there, he sits himself above everybody. Now, I put that right there into ChatGPT, and I'm going to break that down, and we're going to get back on track. But what does he mean when he says that? It says, this is a textbook example of inflated self. I swear. It says this is an example of inflated self-importance mixed with deflection. Okay. His intent is he's trying to reframe his constant posting as a public service instead of admitting he needs a platform for attention, income, or validation. It's also preemptive response to critics or supporters calling him out for oversharing or being repetitive. The tone is narcissistic energy. Social media needs me is very narcissistic. Victim turned hero positioning, like he's the one keeping everybody's feed alive. If y'all didn't have me, y'all wouldn't have shit to watch. It gives off, if I log off this motherfucker, the whole internet coming down vibes, okay? All right. So now check this out. This is totally an example of why folks says he's stuck. Because one moment he's shaking the can, help me, and writing dear Lord letters, Lord help me please, I'm failing, breathe life back into my platform, breathe life back into my supporters, for him to turn around and say, supporters, I don't need y'all need me. Because if y'all didn't have me, y'all wouldn't have shit to watch. Now, what I don't understand, Mr. Robert Hampton, why would he say this on his platform? When he says, I don't need social media, he's really saying, I don't need none of you supporters. Because his supporters on social media is what gets him paid. So he's saying, I don't need y'all. I don't need your dollar. I don't need your views. I don't need your engagement. I don't need none of that shit. Y'all need me. Because if I wasn't on social media, y'all would be stuck. Y'all wouldn't have nothing to watch. Y'all would be bored. Y'all would be lost. The whole internet would crumble. So again, and he did this after the Dear Lord letter. After the Dear Lord, help me please, he made this post after this one. How can you say I don't need y'all after you just told the Lord, didn't you see me balling up, crying on the floor? Breathe life back into my platform. Restore what I have lost. But I thought you said you don't need nobody. Why is he playing both sides of the coins, you guys? Why? Why is he shitting on his supporters, but praying to the Lord that his supporters come back to him? Restore my supporters, make them like me again. But you just told your supporters that you don't need them, that they need you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay? So let's go back. Let's go back because we ain't finished. We almost finished, but we not. We almost finished, but we not. All right. Let's go back. Okay. We ain't finished by a long shot. I hope y'all got y'all some water because, baby, I want to break down a couple of more things. I said the fear starting over. The fear is starting over to something new. It requires creativity, effort, and vulnerability. It's easy to fall back on old storylines, i.e. my divorce, that already have an audience instead of risking starting something fresh and not getting the same support. So he feels if he move on, he won't have all those people that was invested in whether or not he beat Brianna, which he has clearly lost. And why are you in competition with her anyway? But we're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about why Brianna is winning and Robert is losing. Are y'all ready for this tea? Are y'all ready for this tea? I need to know in the comments, are y'all ready for this tea? I need to know if y'all are ready to know why Brianna is winning and Robert is losing. Let me know. Y'all ready? Well, let's go then. Let's go. Why Brianna is winning and Robert is losing? Well, one, Brianna chose silence after the court order. When the judge came and said, shut the fuck up, because I'm tired of y'all going back and forth with each other, she stopped bashing him publicly and she let the dust settle. She allowed him to say whatever the fuck he wanted to say, even if it made her look bad. She just stopped going back and forth with him. But what did he do? He continued posting, he continued venting, he continued rehashing things over and over and over, even after the gag order. And what happened? It broke the spirit of others watching his ass, okay? But let's continue. Brianna chose to rebuild her brand. She shifted her focus from the breakup to new content, even if it was her twins, lifestyle, relationship, motherhood. She kept her audience entertained with fresh content. Sometimes Brianna would just come out and try on clothes. Sometimes Brianna would just stand in the middle of the floor and dance with her babies. Sometimes Brianna and her daughter Lauren would just make up all type of dances. She shifted that shit. No longer she wasn't doing skits no more with her ex-husband, but she said, I'm going to give them something different. Lifestyle, relationship, and motherhood. What did he do? He's stuck in the same storyline. His platform revolved around defending himself, being a fucking victim. No elevation, just recycled. Vindicate me post. Oh, dear Lord, it's me. Breathe life back into my dead ass station, my channel, my platform. Another one, the reason why Brianna is winning is financial independence, okay? Well, I ain't gonna read that one. Let me not go there. We ain't gonna compare their income. Let's go. Another one is she moved on publicly and privately. New relationship, new kids, showing personal growth without addressing him directly. How many times have we heard Brianna come out here and say, I ain't gonna never say I was out without fault. Yeah, I was wrong. I asked God to forgive me and I moved on. I let God deal with whatever else he gonna deal with, right? Whatever else however God wanted to deal with it, I let him deal with it. I was wrong. I came out. I said a lot of shit wrong. I'm going to still make mistakes and say stuff wrong. And then I'm going to ask God, I'm going to repent, and I'm going to ask God, and I'm going to continue to move on, right? So again, moved on publicly and privately. Where publicly, Robert focused on her every move. Even to this fucking day, he posts things that clearly reference her or her success indirectly. Obsessive energy is what he focused on, having obsessive energy over his ex. Okay. Another one, she surrounded herself with supporters, not a smear campaign. She built a strong community that focused on her journey, not tearing others down. What did he do? He weaponized his supporters, fans, and flying monkeys, actively bashing Brianna. Continue to do God's work. Continue to do God's work, which made him look bitter and like the instigator that he is. Continue to do God's work. I would never tell y'all to stop. I can't tell y'all what to do on your platform. Whereas Brianna was like, y'all, I don't need no help. I don't need nobody. I need y'all to support me by buying my boutique, by buying my products, by buying my merch. Don't take up for me. Don't defend me. She denounced Beehive. Remember? She built supporters and he weaponized his supporters. He built flying ass monkeys and she built a community. All right. Another reason why Brianna is winning, because Brianna has self-reflection and growth vibes. Whether stage or real, she projected growth energy, business, love life, and family. She came to the internet and said, hey, y'all, I got this coming up. This is what I'm about to do. Hey, y'all, check this out. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to get in on this deal, y'all get in on this. She continued growing. What did he do? He refused to take accountability publicly. Okay. He never say, I could have handled things differently. Always 100% victim, zero self-awareness. He never came out and accused or took blame for any fucking thing. She always self-reflect, always showed growth vibes. Another reason why Brianna is winning, avoid getting stuck in courtroom loops. She handled things quietly once legal matters were in place. What did he do? He can't let things go. He lived in the loop and the legal post. What he do? Go file motion after motion after motion, because why? He can't let things go. Keep making posts. Keep making slick comments and shit, even after all this damn time. Okay? But let's continue to talk about how he, Latruth himself, played a part in his own downfall. Well, he turned his brand into a drama channel about himself. Instead of pivoting back into comedy, music, or something positive, he locked into the drama for his own content. That short-term move cost him long-term brand growth. Okay, he became a victim. Oh, woe is me. He let pride keep him talking by refusing to shut the fuck up and let public opinion cool off. He kept scandals alive longer than necessary. He should have nipped his shit in the bud long time ago, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Why? Because he's emotionally immature. He's emotionally immature. So he let pride keep him talking, okay? He also weaponized his fans instead of protecting his image. Letting supporters tear Brianna down openly made him look like the puppet master behind harassment. And that's something that he doesn't even understand himself. The fact that he didn't tell his supporters to shut the fuck up, and dial back and let this shit just die down. The fact that he never did that, and made him look bad. Okay? Another way he played a part of his own downfall is he focused more on proving that he was right than building a new bag, baby. Energy spent on posts could have been used building a new business, more products, and content series. Another one, didn't read the room. He didn't read the room. People kept telling him, we want new content. We want new content. Move on. Get over her. He did not read the room. And that is what's wrong with a lot of people out here on social media. They don't know how to read the room, baby. They don't know how to read the room. Okay? He didn't read the room. People get tired of the same ass story. Even loyal followers get fatigued hearing the same shit over and over and over without growth or without change. You gotta read the room. One last comparison. Well, actually, two. Brianna supporters versus Robert supporters. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Hey, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Hey, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brianna supporters. Now, some may not agree, but I'm going to say it any damn way. Okay? Brianna supporters versus Robert supporters. Brianna supporters, they supported her self-love, her healing, her moving on, and her family content. They didn't just go over there just to hear the drama. They didn't just go over there to hear her tear Robert down. They stuck around to see her healing, to see her start loving herself, to see her move on with another relationship, to see her move on with her new set of kids, her twins. They followed her journey beyond the drama breakup. Robert supporters, they stuck on the drama, baby. They wasn't interested in his music, in his comedy, or growth. They were mainly there to hear him bash Brianna or defend himself, act like a fucking ass victim. Okay, that's what they there for. If he mentioned anything about Brianna, baby, they there. They don't care nothing about nothing else. That's the difference. Okay, another difference between Brianna supporters and Robert supporters. And if I'm wrong, y'all put it in the chat. If I'm wrong, put it in the chat. Brianna supporters, they don't flood other people's comment sections on other bloggers like YouTubers and Facebook. They run over to other people's comment section, flooding it, dogging out Robert. They support in silence. They buy her products, they watch her content, and they share. What does his content creators do? I mean, his supporters do. They constantly over in other people's comment sections, starting all type of negative ass drama. They go to blog pages, bashing her. They calling news stations and shit, trying to get her taken off of doggone platforms. They harass Brianna on every platform possible, and those who support her as well. It's a difference. You remember when Ringo said, you don't have supporters, you have brand killers? Well, that's true. That shit is absolutely true. He developed brand killers. Ain't none of them supporters. They only support the bullshit, okay? They are harassers. They're bullies. They're brand killers. Thugs, whatever you want to call them, okay? Brianna supporters invested in her brand, not the beef. Most of her core supporters, now I'm not saying there wasn't no couple of messy boots, but most of the core supporters was there to see her with her beauty line, you know, her, what do you call it? Beauty line. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Her fashion, her motherhood, and her new relationship content, not just her ex-husband drama. His supporters, they were hyper focused on the beef. Many wouldn't care about his content if Brianna's name wasn't involved. His views spiked up when her name gets mentioned, whether in a good way or bad. Brianna supporters, they have balanced energy. They show love without needing to put somebody else down to do it. Okay? Robert supporters, they have that cult mentality vibe. Some operate like a loyal cult, attacking anyone that disagrees with Robert or question his story. Terry, Lysandra, and a few others that I won't name. Honey, they be ready to. How many times have we heard, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to do this to you, all because of your own ass opinion. Imagine that for a second. You keep on talking about him, I'm going to pull up. You remember the crack eater? You remember her? She went off on me because I was talking about Robert. Imagine that for a second. Imagine that. Cult vibe mentality. Okay? Let's continue. Brianna supporters were mature women and some men who related to growth. Many are women who've been through breakups, healing, and financial independence. They relate to moving on. You're only gonna find a few people that don't know how to move the fuck on, honey. We got the gift of moving on around here. You understand what I'm saying? We got the gift of moving on around. We got the gift, if nigga, you don't want me, we throw deuces in the air and keep marching forward. Now, we might cry to our girlfriends behind the closed door. Oh, I miss them so much. I love them, girl. I love them. And she said, all right, girl, listen, eat this goddamn ice cream and shut the fuck up. Let's go. Let's go to the club. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. We pick each other up. We don't continue to stay stuck, baby. What do? We have girlfriends that tell us, girl, you better stop bending over and let him kick you up the ass. You better stop bending over and let him kick you dead up your ass. No, we dust our shoulders off and we move the fuck on. His supporters, they stay angry, hurt, and bitter. Okay? Many seems to project their own pain into this story. It's not just about Robert, it's about their own hurt speaking through him. Okay? Brianna supporters, they support through purchases and engagement. Okay, they bought her ebook, her clothes, her I keep wanting to say makeup line, but what do you call it? Her other line, her product line, which also keeps her financially independent. What's the name of her line, y'all? I keep forgetting it. What is it? Not self-care line. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not makeup. What on it? Facial products. Facial products. What do you call them? Anyway, they support through all engagements. Her skincare, thank you. I couldn't think of that shit for nothing in the damn world. Her skincare products. So ebooks, clothes, skincare products, they keep her financial independent. Okay? Robert supporters, they support through comments and defense only. Honey, they be ready to pull up and stab you. Okay? They don't download his music. They don't buy his merch or his products. They are mainly there for free content and mess. They be ready to pull up on you, okay? They want to come down and spray your house down. They said shit like that. I heard a few of them. I'm going to come by and I'm going to spray you and you ain't going to know where it came from. I'm going to split your head in the middle of the road. I'm going to get you, bitch. When I see you, I'm going to spit in your face, bitch. I'm going to slap you, bitch. All that bullshit ain't no support, baby. That ain't no support, okay? That ain't support at all. That is definitely not support, okay? Brianna supporters see Brianna as the underdog who won. They cheer her on because she survived what looks like a badass marriage and came out on top. How? Because she kept it fucking moving. Okay? Robert supporters see him as a misunderstood hero, even with receipts against him, text messages, voice messages, and other people saying that they saw what they saw. They still paint him as a good-ass man that was done wrong by the system and a vindictive woman, okay? Brianna supporters don't need constant validation. They secure supporting her without arguing daily with the other side. His supporters, they need constant war. They need constant war. They need constant battle to feel like their support means something. Always looking for a new reason to vindicate him. Let's vindicate him. He was done so wrong. He was done so wrong. Now, let's turn our attention. Let's turn our attention and talk about what would happen if Latruth himself does not stop this shit, okay? His brand will continue to shrink. People already said to him that they tired of the shit and they wish that he would move on. Where that was at? Where that post at? Oh, I just read it, didn't I? I didn't put it up, did I? Let me see. And let me pull it back up. Let me pull the one that they said they sick of his ass. Oh no, it's not that one. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it back up. Or did I read it out of my stash over here? I think I read it out of my stash. But anyway, just know it was one, right? So anyway, they already said they ready for him to move on, right? If he doesn't stop, his brand will continue to shrink. His platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, eventually the views will become lower. The reach will become lower. Why? Because of repetitive, drama-heavy filled content, especially right? When people just want to just turn it off, say, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of him talking about the same ass shit. They'll just turn it off, okay? Another one is potential brands or partnerships won't touch him. Most companies don't want to sponsor a platform that's stuck in old beef or legal battles. Okay? They don't. So any type of brand deals, which I heard that he ain't never had a brand deal ever, even though he may come out here and say, oh, you know, I got this brand deal, that brand deal, that brand deal. I heard he's never had a brand deal in 17 fucking years on the internet. Okay? He ain't never had a brand deal. PTSD, PSD, draws, or whatever, that was not a brand deal. That was all a lie. He ain't never had a brand deal, and I don't think he ever will have one, allegedly. Okay? Anyway, another one, what would happen if Robert doesn't stop this cycle? He'll alienate more neutral followers. The casual supporters who used to like his comedy, who used to like his music, who used to like his family skits, they will fully check the fuck out. That's why his videos now mostly only get attention when he mentions Brianna or their daughter together, but everything else is a floppity flop 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 flop. He also risks violating court order again, because if he keep on subbing her or indirect posting shit about her, well, eventually Brianna's going to take him to court. Okay, she's going to enforce things through the legal system. All right. And a judge might view his post as a form of harassment or indirect bashing, especially if the flying monkeys are tied to his comment section or live chats. Okay. Another thing that's going to happen if he doesn't stop, his public image will fully lock in as the bitter ex. He will be known as the bitter ex-husband, the bitter baby daddy, the bitter man that could not move on. At some point, no matter how true or false his claims may be, public fatigue takes over. He'll become known more for his obsession than his talent. And that's a hard thing to bounce back from once it's in cement. So if he keep on, no matter what, no matter if he did do it, he didn't do it, it don't matter. They will call him and label him the bitter ex. Period. Now, what will happen to his supporters if they keep on with the same ass shit? Well, one, they'll stay stuck on someone else's story instead of their own other shit. It's given y'all fighting a battle that don't even pay y'all asses. Constantly defending him or bashing Brianna won't heal their own wounds or build anything real for them. It becomes a digital addiction, checking for new posts, new content, new attacks. Meanwhile, their own business, family life, and growth gets neglected. Okay, they'll just keep gaining weight while eating donuts behind the screen. They'll lose credibility themselves. Okay, the more time people spend in the comment section attacking others, the worse they look publicly. Nobody respects the person who's always in the middle of drama. Okay, their energy will run dry. Even the most loyal flying monkey eventually will burn the fuck out. Constantly negativity isn't sustainable. Some of his own day ones will start to wake up and say, why in the hell am I still doing this shit? While he over there living his life and making money and out eating, going to Beyonce concerts and shit like that, and at the mall shopping. Why the fuck am I doing this shit? I'm stressed. I got a headache. I'm gaining weight and I don't have no man. And again, why the fuck am I windmilling for him? Even his most loyal flying monkeys will wake up one day and ask, why am I still doing this? Okay? And another thing, if they don't stop, they'll miss out on bigger conversations. While they stay focused on this one ass storyline, instead of going to different things, they will not be engaging in content that teach, elevate, or entertain in a positive way. That's why Brianna supporters look like they're winning, because their focus shifts from drama to actual life and leveling up. Honey, okay? We know how to do it all. We know how to do both. We know how to talk about self. We know how to talk about new things. We know how to teach. We know how to do that. But when they only, I'm gonna pull out, bitch. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna get you, bitch, and I'm gonna spit in your face and I'm gonna do this to you and I'm gonna do that to you, and always threatening no matter where you go, trying to scare people off and shit like that. All you doing is hurting his brand. But let's continue. This is the last thing and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let's talk about how his supporters are hurting his brand instead of building it. Well, one, they have completely made Latruth look like a drama-only platform, okay? When 80 to 90% of his comment section is filled with, yeah, bro, she did you wrong. She lied on you. Forget her. She's a horrible mom. I hope you win your child back. It changes public perception. Brands, new followers, and casual viewers see that energy and immediately know this is a venting zone. This isn't a lifestyle, music, or motivational page. This shit is just venting. This man is a damn victim. That makes it harder for him to pivot back to comedy, music, or professional content because his own comment section contradicts any fucking thing that he says that's comedy, music, or professional. They keep recycling old stories that should have died long time ago. Supporters constantly resharing old ass videos, arguments, or past posts keep the scandals alive longer than it would naturally last. This shit should have been over. Even if he's ready to move on, now he has to keep addressing things because his name keeps trending with the wrong ass topic. People will forever come in his comments talking about Bree. Why? Because he should have let this shit die a long time ago. Okay? But that's why he keeps posting. His audience expects and demands it. They want him being a victim. He's stuck because they got him stuck. Okay? Another reason why his supporters are hurting his brand, because they scare off new followers and brand deals. New people stumble on his page, click the comments, and instead of seeing positivity or real engagement, all they see is hate toward Brianna or negativity. Your ex did this, your ex did that, your ex did this. I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand that bitch. And what do? They're gonna run. The new followers like, what the fuck are these people? These crazy ass people. Most serious brands will not partner with someone who's based in hostile, toxic, or locked in on one messy situation. Same things with collabs. Other content creators don't want to work with your ass. Other content creators like, nah, I like Bree, but you keep on talking about her. I can like the both of y'all, and I can do skits with the both of y'all. But nigga, something wrong with you. And I don't want no parts of it. So other content creators will throw the deuces and say, hell no, I don't want to work with you because you still on this Bree hate shit. All right? Another reason why his supporters are hurting his brand is because they trapped him into the bitter ex image. Even if Robert made a growth post today, his supporters would still be in the comments bringing up Brianna and the old situation. If he said something like, y'all, I just want to look past this thing and move forward, and I'm just growing, and I love the way I'm growing, they're going to say something like, yeah, no thanks to that bitch. She did you wrong. Look at her. I can't stand that bitch. You need to go and take her 3 million followers. They all belong to you anyway. They keep him boxed in as the bitter ex-husband who could not move on, even if he even tried. His supporters basically serve as unpaid PRs, but for the wrong message. Another reason why they are hurting his brand instead of helping it is because one-note platform, it becomes a one-note platform. Platforms that are only about one topic don't grow long-term. Woo, child, I just received that. If Robert's name becomes permanently attached to just one narrative, he loses the flexibility to promote his music, his merch, or other content. His base has locked him in that single lane, and now he can't switch up without losing them or confusing his audience. All right? So let me just break this down for the people that's all the way in the back. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for me, please. For the people that's all the way in the back and don't realize, sometimes your own supporters are the reason you stay stuck. Latruth supporters know how or don't know how to support him. They got to tear somebody else down. They look at that as support, okay? If you heard Kevin yesterday get on his platform and praise another content creator for bashing other people, and he framed it up in a package for support, you're a good person because you bashed them for me. They look at their supporters as, if you tear into somebody's ass, if you cuss them out, if you drag them for filth, you are my biggest supporter. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, they feel that their support is tearing into others, bashing others, dragging others. They have to be in the mess. Well, it keeps him from growing his platform. All right. No brand, no new followers, just the same bitter cycle on repeat. If for one moment they thought that they was helping him, they're not. They're holding him hostage with that one fucking storyline. And that is his toxic breakup. It's over. He need to let that shit go or he will never grow. Period, Pooh. I wanted to say that so bad. Period, Pooh. Now, mic drop. Mic freaking drop. All right? Let me drink some water. Somebody better tell him. Somebody better tell him. Somebody better tell him. And that is why his failed relationship has become his content. He has nothing else to offer. Oh, woe is me. It's going to be at least, you're going to see, oh, woe is me at least 5 times a week. Oh, woe is me. I'm a victim. I was lied on. They over there talking about me. They over there doing this to me. They over there doing that to me. They ruined my brand. I haven't gotten paid. I don't have money. I can't pay my child support. I love my daughters. All of that bullshit every single, at least 5 times a week. At least 5 times a week. She said, need 100 more to hit that like button. I need 100 more people to hit that like button. Thank you, Popeye's Chicken. She said, if he was able to get her page and make his own, I would unfollow so fast. Wait a minute. You said if he was able to get her page and make it his own, I would unfollow so fast. He's not going to get her page. He wants it and they want him to have it. You know what I'm saying? But his relationship is over, like seriously. And the fact that he continues to focus on it, he's going to lose. But he knows it. I sat there and listened to him today in so many words say, he kind of said, they said I'm played out or I'm old news or whatever. He was like, I am getting old, but it's not that I'm old news. It's just that people want to hear drama and I'm not about drama. That's why I don't get the views because I'm not about drama. Nigga, you dry. That's why you don't get the views because you're dry. People sick of that shit. They sick of you whining. They sick of you crying. They sick of you putting people down and trying to lift yourself up. They sick of you in this victim blaming ass shit. That is what they sick of. One thing about a person that I feel is their biggest failure is failure to read the room. There's no way you can have comment after comment after comment of people telling you to move on, do something different, say something different, bring something different, and you keep bringing the same ass shit. You keep bringing the same ass shit. You are not reading the room. He will fail if he doesn't make immediate changes. And I do mean immediate. He will fail. And unfortunately, writing posts like this, it's gonna hurt him a whole lot, way more than it helped him. I don't need social media. Social media needs me. Without my presence, energy, creativity, and influence, most of your timelines will be dry. Now, he may come and say, oh, that was just a skit. That's a narcissistic ass, grandiose type post. self-inflated. I'm above you guys. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all. But yet, he need their cash apps. He need their money. He need that. But he don't need social media. Let me tell you something. Anybody that ever say he's humble is blind and stupid on top of that, okay? This man ain't got a humble bone in his body. Now, he'll come out today and say, I'm very humble. I'm always humble. I've been always humble. She said, Amor, I think it's too late. You've been talking him, Amor. She said, Amor, I think it's too late. You've been talking him, Amor. He's already down in that hole. He tried to dig for Bree. That hole just hasn't been covered yet. Ooh, Lord. Child. She said he can't read the room because he thinks he is the room. Ooh, he think he is the room. Exactly. He think he is the room. He think he's bigger than anybody else around. And that's why he's stuck. How is that humble? He's not humble. You know, I'm making my business to come out here and tell you guys thank you. I know it might be redundant. Y'all like, God damn it, boy, you just told me last week. I do it because I'm most grateful, and I know without my supporters, I don't have a platform. I don't have a platform. I won't have a channel. I do need my supporters. And my supporters are social media. I would never write no shit like this. I don't need social media. Y'all need me. Can you imagine? And here's the thing. I've had so many people to jump in my inbox and say, Amor, you just don't know how much you get me through my work week. Amor, you just don't know how much you have got me through this bad time I was going through. I hear it all the time. But do I come out and say some shit like, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. Y'all need me to get y'all through y'all work day. Frog, no, because I know you can go listen to someone else. I know you can grow to love somebody else. I don't want to ever turn my supporters away. I don't want to ever feel like I'm bigger than y'all. Ever. Because I'm not. Because I'm not. So the fact that he comes out one day and say, oh, I need to sell my teeth. I want to sell my belt. Anybody willing to buy my hat? Can you buy my tattoos off my arm? But then come around and say, I don't need y'all. What type of shit is that? He's ungrateful. He's not humble. Thank you, Daisy. She said he's still talking about Bree having his password to his daughter. He can't move on. He's even using her to go against her mother. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I know for a fact that he done came out and said a couple of things today. He came out and said a couple of things today, and I'm sure he's going to continue. You hear me? She says, it's not redundant. You are speaking to me. I was in a narcissistic relationship for 4 years and 5 months ago. It was a nightmare. Only God. Ooh. I'm so glad you out because, baby, I can only imagine. I used to say, oh, I was with a narcissist. Hell, I ain't never been with no narcissist because I'm telling you, baby, I ain't even gonna say nothing incriminating, but baby, I probably will be locked up. I'm just gonna say that. Cause woo, woo, woo. You hear me? Woo, 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 woo. It takes patience. It takes prayer. It takes energy. Kenny said he ain't humble. He gotta be so slow that he looks up to see the bottom if he don't wake the hell up. He's gonna look up to see the bottom. Yeah, I mean, he says filthy things out of his mouth. Then he wonder why his platform is falling. He literally said today out his own mouth, about putting his penis on top of a female's head. But it be women that be like, yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? She said, sorry, Amora, I think it's too late. You have been telling him from day one. I have been telling him from day one he needed to get it together. Get over this. Hell, go to counseling if you need to. Go sit on somebody's damn lap. Sit on Santa Claus' lap or something. Do something, but heal. Go heal. Because that's the only reason why he's still subbing her. Why? Because he feels like he lost. He knows he lost. He did. He lost. He went and jumped the gun and went and filed for divorce. And now look, boom, there you go. I found. Eat that. I ain't never met a joker that broke up with somebody and years later they the one stuck. Nigga, you the one broke up. You didn't want the relationship, remember? But why does everything got to be about the ex? Brianna don't mention his name, and that's what bothers him. He wants Brianna to mention him, and when she don't, even the other day when he came out and said, when you squeeze a BBL, you know it's a BBL because it leave indentions. You would have thought Brianna would have came out and popped off. She don't give a fuck. Her man likes squeezing that BBL, and that's the only thing that matters to her. She kept it moving. Did she come out and say anything? Not shit. He want her to come out and say something, and that's what bothered him most. He can't stand that she comes on the internet and don't entertain his fucking foolishness. He wants an internet fight with her, and she won't give it to him. She won't give it to him because he's a waste. He wants it so bad. He's like, please, please, I beg you, fight with me, please, fight with me, please. So people can know we're connected in some type of way. You're not fighting with me, making me appear smaller and smaller and smaller. It's making you look like you're the bigger person. No. You look so unbothered. I need you to be worried about me so I can tell people you still want me. This nigga, somebody came in his comments today with the initials of BH, something like that. I can't remember the name. He literally tried to insinuate that it was Brianna. He did. Now, what we know is Brianna got this motherfucker blocked. She don't even watch him. Trust me. She don't. She don't watch him. She don't know half of the shit this nigga do on the internet. She don't. She doesn't watch him. I promise you, she don't watch him at all. She got him blocked, but he watch her. He know every fucking thing she does. How do we know? Because he come out the next day or the next 2 or 3 days and do it. That's how we know. He stalked her. He got a lot of stalking ass pages. I love you more. I look forward to all of your lives. You are the GOAT. I love your beautiful spirit. Thank you so much, Angela. Appreciate you so much. He watched all of her videos and mine. Can you bring up the fact that he had her in the front seat again instead of the back? Yeah, somebody did send me that. And he got, listen. Thank you for bringing that up, Penny. Thank you. He got mad when someone called him out on it. He literally got mad that somebody else said something about him having his daughter in the front seat yet again, driving in the front seat yet again. He got mad about it. That's probably why he did the dear Lord, help me, Lord Jesus. Help me, Father God. Help me, Lord, help me, please. Deflection. I don't know. This man driving around with his daughter in the front seat, that ain't no protection. Didn't he say he protects his daughter? I work every day trying to protect her and love her and cover her. That ain't protecting your daughter. Having her in the front seat is not protecting your daughter. How are you protecting her? You know, that's not protection. Robert seemed like the type of person that can do things and he'll do it and feel like he can just get away with it because why? Because he Latruth, honey. I'm the truth. My name is truth. Because I'm the truth. Because my name is truth. Because I'm the truth. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't care. He don't. But then he says, these young niggas, they coming out here and they willing to do all this drama. I'm not willing to do all this drama. I'm not going to do that to stay relevant. The reason why a lot of people still getting the views and relevant, he said, either you have to do drama or lie to get views. Did y'all hear that shit? He said the only way you can get views is to do drama or lie. Or lie. Yo, you know why he said that, right? You know why he said that, right? Do drama or lie. Because he see Bree still getting views, and that bothers his soul, baby. It bothers his soul. Now, Robert is the same guy that walked into the court and told the judge, can you upgrade this to a felony, please? Because if you upgrade it to a felony, then she lose her platform. Now, he didn't say those exact words, but he did want her charge upgraded to a felony for the sole purpose of her losing her platform. And the thing about it is, if that would have happened, can you imagine? A nigga that wants you to have a felony, you lose your platform, but at the same time, he ain't paying child support. He ain't paying child support. Make that make any type of damn sense? Somebody just sent me where he posted, they're trying to bring you down because deep down, they're just waiting for the day you end up broke, busted, disgusted, and miserable like them. Oh, what? He just posted that? Oh, yeah. So he just posted, they're trying to bring you down because deep down, they're just waiting for the day you end up broke, busted, disgusted, and miserable like them. And then he goes and says, I was the first content creator to make millions and inspire millions of content creators to become content creators. This sucker's so funny. He's funny. So he's over there watching me. Okay, thank you. He's over there watching me. And she said, good afternoon. Oh, yeah. I read that one. I read that one. Yeah. Thank you. I read that one. I don't know if you just came in, but I read that one. I read the one his supporter says that she's been following him for a while and she just basically want him to move on and talk about some other shit because she's sick of him. Can you tell me which post that was under? Can you write back? Hold on. Can you tell me which post that was under? I want to know which post they told him to move the fuck on. He said he gave $1 million to single family members. What? He said he gave $1 million to single mothers, and he said he walked on water like Jesus. He just said that? Wow. Why he only got 15 people watching him? Or did you just take a screenshot of 15 people? Oh. But anyway, he's over there, tripping. She said, more didn't he file paperwork saying that she doesn't answer her phone when he calls, but insinuate today that she's calling him from a text now number. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he insinuates. She said, yes, he's over that big man. Oh. On which platform? On Facebook or YouTube? She said he over that big man. Oh, he on YouTube. Is he on YouTube? When you on YouTube, is it red? Y'all, I think it's red. Anyway, listen, he over that man. This person just texted me and said he over that big man. Oh, he'll be all right. Well, he doesn't like that I'm telling the truth on him. There's a lot of people out here don't like hearing the truth. They only want you to say good shit about them. They don't want you to call out the shit that they doing. This shit be hitting deep sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She said, the more I'm dead, y'all, this motherfucker was live on Facebook. Oh, he's live on Facebook? Is it Facebook? Is it Facebook? It got red around it. I thought that was YouTube. Oh, Lord. What is it going to say? Yeah, I already read. Oh. So it was under here. Okay. But which one is it though? Okay, so she's saying the one that the girl said, can you move on, is under the one that I read, the one that said, Lord, I come to you. Oh, he did it. He did. Oh, y'all. Tell me. So the comment, so let's go to it, y'all. Let's go to it. See, I didn't even know that this was here. Okay, so let me explain something to y'all. this even further confirms what I was just talking about. So this is on his YouTube channel, y'all. So for him to come over to his YouTube channel and leave this "Dear Lord, help me" prayer, this is to rally his YouTube content creators. Do you understand me? Because why would he put, I kept saying, what is this Latruth? I was thinking Instagram. I was thinking his Latruth page on Facebook, right? But to come over here and put this on your wall on YouTube, it's because he wants to rally his YouTube base. His YouTube base are the ones that bash his ex, okay? So he did this to get their attention. And now let me tell you what's going to follow. Within 24 hours, he will be asking for financial financial donations. I was actually about to say another word. Oh shit, she said it's on Facebook too. So he did it on both channels. Oh, okay. But he's trying to rally his base. He's bracing them to ask for money. Okay. He's going to come out within 24, no more than 48 hours and ask for donations. Okay. That's what this is for. This is what this is about. He's going to come out. We probably is on the background asking somebody to have him a cash out party. He's probably on the back asking somebody to have him a cash out party, but he's going to come out and ask for money in the next 1 to 2 days. Okay. But this is to rally the ones that hate his ex a whole lot. They hate her. So this is for them. This is actually for them. Okay. So thank you for sending me that. Appreciate it. So anywho, y'all, that's what type of time he's on. He can, say whatever he wants to say. He could be mad. She said, yes, he's big mad. They were calling Terry to the comments. And what? They were calling Terry to the comments because people were tearing his ass up. Oh, yeah. Well, and listen, and calling Terry to the comments, make that make sense. She said, the more he's trying to get that child support money, he better. He better. He don't want to go to jail. She said, yes, because he know it's about to go down in August. Yep. Yes, sir, honey. Yes, sir. August the 12th. Shit. He had time to get it. Didn't they have him a couple of cash out parties? She said, I can promise you she ain't bothering him. It's the other way around. Yep. Absolutely. She's not bothering him. She said, I think Kevin threw shade when he said he could never abandon his child. Well, he over there being a victim too. I heard they said he went off today. I didn't even get to listen to his video, but I heard they said he went off and threw some shade at me. We'll get to him another day. We'll get to him another day. She said, yes, he is going to start a GoFundMe when he said that he couldn't take Momo to Disney because he had to take his child to the dentist. He spent those people's money, and that was his excuse. Yeah, well, he doesn't pay. Well, we can look at the medical document and see that he does not pay medical. I mean, not the medical document, but the divorce paperwork, and he does not pay no medical. Okay. She said he was banking on that 7K. That's what I believe too, Marlon. He thought that, I think he thinks like he's a good talker or whatever. And he thought he was going to talk the judge into, leaning on his favor. I think somebody else thought that too, but they was in for a rude awakening. You got to go to court with facts, not feelings. You know what I'm saying? And he lost his case, so he didn't get 7,000. So now he's, oh my God, I can't believe that. She said, wait, sis, he did another video. Oh, he's live now. Oh, wait a minute, Kevin? Oh no, they said that he was subbing me on, I guess it's community wall. Let me look. I don't know. They said he had some shit to say. I don't know though. I haven't actually been over there, but let me see right quick. Let me see what he put on his community wall. They are so pressed and jealous that I praise Am that they are making videos to try and manipulate what was said. I'm fully convinced they have huge crushes on me and are obsessed, even though some of them are in relationships and lesbians. There's even a whole dude who's more obsessed than all of them. I know he's gay by the way he obsessed over me. I don't know what it is about me that have them so into me. I'll be willing to bet that if they went a week without seeing me, they would need to check in rehab. Anyway, sub to Amber channel if you haven't already. Oh yeah, I think they told me he said that in his video or whatever that he was already gonna come out and give Amber her shout outs and that he didn't, I'm not the reason that he did it. Okay, yeah, all right. Tell that to somebody that actually believe that shit. You know what I mean? She said, Amor, please read my wall post to him. Okay. All right. Let me see. Ashley D. All right. She said, okay, hold on. Let me see. Your nails are pretty too, Ashley. Let me thumbs up. Pretty nails, pretty nails. Ooh, girl, look like you've been fighting over there. Look like you've been swinging, girl. Ooh, good Lord. What you swinging for over there? I'm looking for your post to him. Hold on. Is it the one that you said, excuse me, sir? I think you said, excuse me, sir, when most of us see you, this is what we see. I would never have a crush on a man as soft. Wait a minute. This is what we see. I would never have a crush on a man as soft as me. Can't fight his own battles. Wearing fake silk gold pajamas with gold socks on, I never knew existed. In this hot summer weather with no central air in sight, please get somebody else to do it. Lord, fix it, Jesus. Oh, he think you have a crush on him. Bye. Actually, it is like you having a whole full-fledged fight with somebody. Hold on. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Ooh, I'm about to go over there and be nosy. It's a wait a minute, what? Y'all, I'm being nosy. I had to block this woman because she kept harassing me on my platform. Is this a sign of bullying? It was on your platform? Is these comments on your is this your messages? Girl, say it ain't so. Please don't tell me that person didn't come to your message. She said, Amora, read slow message. Okay, hold on. She said, Amora, did you see the woman that took you to court responding to everyone on? I see it, girl. What the hell? Look, I'm looking. But wait a minute. It was done on Ashley D's channel. She said, yes, this lady has been attacking my people on my page. Sis. Now that is harassment. Now let me tell you one thing that my lawyer told me. My lawyer said your platform is your platform. The things that you say on your platform is you. That person don't have to come over there, right? They don't have to come over to your platform to listen to what you have to say, okay? They can literally block you or not come over there. But when they come over to your platform, if they're in your comments, if that's just like direct messaging you. It is your page. It's like direct messaging you. If they come up under your comments on your page, talking shit is just like texting you. It's like texting you because he kept asking me, are you sure? I said, no, I don't do that type of stuff. I don't go to nobody. I would never fight nobody under their own comments. I speak from my own page. My own page. I do it on my own page. If you come over here, I'm going to light your ass up. I will cuss you out on my page. I would drag your ass on my page, but I would never go to your page and talk shit under your comments because it is harassment. I learned that. So hell no, you got to be shitting me. She said, yes, she was bold to come on Ashley page. Bold ain't even the word. Oh my God, girl. Damn, that's some crazy shit. Girl, that is some crazy shit. Some people, oh Lord, Father God, child. Some people just need to go sit down. Go, it might be Medea voice. Go sit down now. Go on and sit down now. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Let me tell you something. I like my freedom, and I'm not going to harass nobody on their page. Did you say do not come on my page harassing me? Because if you tell someone to stop texting you, stop harassing you, stop calling you, or whatever, stop messaging you, and they continue to do it, it's definitely harassment. You have to tell them to stop. But doing commentary on people is not harassment. A lot of people think doing commentary is harassment. That is not true. That is why Brianna wasn't able to stop people from doing content on her. The only reason why she was able to stop that lady is because she accused her of sleeping with her father. Now, if you do content like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to get in trouble because that's just plain out disgusting, nasty, and lies. Okay? But if you just, point out what a person do or whatever, point out their lies, their inconsistencies, them trying to twist the narrative, twist shit up, trying to paint people in a bad light and shit like that or whatever. She said KW told them to report your page because of an email sent to Jamie. What email? Because of an email sent to Jamie. What email sent to Jamie? Who sent an email to Jamie? And wait a minute, Kevin told him to report my page. But anyway, child, let me tell you something. The day I worry about somebody reporting my page, she said, what make him think Amore sent it to Jamie? Man, I would never reach out to any of them fools. I don't do shit like that. I would never call nobody, email them, text them. I would never do any of that. Listen, you think I'm spending $7,500 on a lawyer for nothing? My lawyer told me what's considered cyberbullying, what's considered harassment. I would never do no shit like that. Never, ever, ever. Ever, 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 ever. I don't do shit like that. Hell no. I make sure I'm good all the time. I don't do shit like that. It's immature anyway. Why would I reach out to Jamie and say what? What's up, Jamie? What the fuck would I say to Jamie? What would I say to Jamie? Kidding me? I don't have nothing to say to Jamie or Lexus. I mean, not Lexus. What the fuck? Lacey. I don't have nothing to say to them. Anyway, she said, yes, I told her. She kept going. I told her twice. I had to block that lady. She wouldn't stop. Ooh, now that's harassment. That is harassment, baby. She said, yes, he did. He said if he had an airplane, he would run it through you. Which live he said that on? She said Kevin stuffed his pants again. He did, girl. I believe it. He's a pants stuffer just like his brother. She said in his live, someone reached out to Jamie and text some awful things. Not sure if I can say it on here. You could say it, abbreviated, whatever. We know how to read between the lines. But why would he think I would say that to Jamie? Or what was said? Y'all know I don't hide behind shit. If I wanted to say something to Jamie, I say it right here on this channel, y'all. I'll monetize that shit. Why would I say something to Jamie in private? That don't even sound right. I'm gonna monetize everything the fuck I say. She said they own people do evil things like this to keep the beef going. We don't reach out to them. We say what we feel on our panel and keep it moving. Girl, you better know that. You better know that. She said it just behooves me that these people believe that they can speak on people but want to file charges when it's done on them. Girl, they do that, don't they? That's exactly what happened. They come out here, they call you all type of names, they misgender you, they say this about you, say that about you, they lie on you, they do all that shit or whatever, and then the moment you fucking light they motherfucking asses up, right? You put heat up under their asses, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. They can't take what they dish out. Wait a minute now, Ashley, wasn't your back on somebody's page a week or two ago? A picture of you when you was a little heavier? Wasn't you on somebody else's page when you was being quiet? See, that's what they do. They put up pictures of your chin. They put up pictures of your black skin because they want people to think they light skinned with all them goddamn filters and shit. They put up pictures of you not looking your very best. They put up pictures of your short hair. They put up pictures of your haircuts. They do all that when all along they look like a geek monster behind the scenes. A whole fucking geek monster. Like for real, for real. They don't want nobody to know they look like a geek monster. Right? They do that shit. They talk about you. And then the moment you come out and say something about them, right? The moment you come out and say something about them, they want to fucking run. She said, Amor, don't roll like that. No, I don't. I don't do no shit like that at all. She said, I apologize. I misunderstood my text. That's why I erased it, sweetheart. Oh, that's somebody else. She said, telling Jamie to leave him and X him. Oh, telling Jamie to leave him and X him? What's X him mean? Oh, like unalive him? Nah, I don't do shit like that. That's crazy as fuck. I would never do no stuff like that. You know what? I don't believe him. I believe he's a fucking liar. I don't believe anybody would send no message like that. And if they did, they crazy. But I don't believe nobody would send no message like that to Kevin. Kevin's a liar. I don't believe shit Kevin said. And for Kevin to think that I did, wait a minute, before I say anything, did Kevin say I did this? Did Kevin elude that I did this? Did he say that? Did he actually say he thinks it came from me? Let me know in the comments before I say what I'm gonna say. Did he say he think I did it? Yeah, More, you got to break that live down. Which live was it? Oh, she said he didn't say your name. She said, why they're saying Amor did this. Wait a minute. So if he didn't say my name, why y'all think that he was saying it was me? She said Jamie gave him the phone and he read the message. But why do y'all think that he was talking to me though? Because I don't want to go off on him if he didn't imply that it was me. But if he implied that it was me, then yeah, I'm gonna read his ass. She said, no, he just said someone said that to Jamie. Oh, well, why y'all say he said it's me? Let me dial back because I thought he was trying to make it sound like I said that. Because I was gonna eat his ass up. Don't fucking lie on me. But he does anyway. He's a fucking liar anyway, though. He didn't say your name. So how did y'all get he was talking about me though? She said he still spoke on you though. He didn't say your name. He was subbing everybody, but you mostly. He just mad because I'm calling out the obvious. But if he would have alluded to it being me, man, I eat him for breakfast, lunch, and fucking dinner. Spit him out with the bones, baby. She said you have to listen to it. You will see. Okay, which live was it? Which one was it though? Let me go to his page. Kevin. What's even his how somebody know his wife's email? Kevin Wesley. They all could be lying though, to be honest with you. Is it the one that says, well, did he do one for the day? Because I don't even see it. He must have erased it. Oh, you said it's on Facebook? She said he didn't imply that it was you. You actually said someone else. You actually said someone else. Wait a minute, what? He didn't imply that it was you. You actually said someone else sent it to Jamie. I said someone sent it to Jamie. Huh? What? What do you mean I said someone else sent it to Jamie? What are you talking about? Huh? Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about. She said, nah, Kevin hasn't said anything about you lately. He got a live pending on YouTube. So wait a minute. Hold on. She said started at the 20 to 30 minute mark. And so you said it's on Facebook. Let me go. Well, I'll listen to it another time, but yeah, I'll listen to it another time. Is it the one that he did 4 hours ago that says, I absolutely love everything about being a parent. I don't see how someone could abandon their children. Man, he's shamed his brother for real, for real. But somebody texted me and said that he said, she said, "More check things out for yourself." Yeah, I am. But somebody said he told his brother that he can get a 1-bedroom apartment for $100 a month. She said, I just said he probably had Amber send him that message. Oh, because he took her forever to find the email and bring him the phone. I believe he was lying. Girl, he probably was lying. She said, I can't listen to K. Diddy like that, so I can't say. I'll listen to it. I'll go listen to it. She said, it's the 6-hour one. Oh, he did a live for 6 hours. Oh, the one 6 hours ago. You said the 20 to 30 minute mark? These forever victims, man. This should be so funny to me. They really want to be a victim so damn bad. It's just sick. It's so sick. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Help me, Jesus. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Anyway, I'm about to get off. She did a public service announcement. Okay, I see the one. All right, I'll listen to it when I get off. I'll listen to it when I get off. She said, because he said, how can someone talk when their mama gave them away? He said that. They were giving away too, weren't they? To the wolves. And his mama gave him away too. She said, yes, and more, please check for yourself or have one of your mods verify, because while people's intentions are genuine, telling you things is sometimes inaccurate. Okay. I'm gonna look myself. She said, Sandra really, but doesn't the baby have anyway, but RH can't go to Colombia being behind on child support. He even called out Latoya, saying that she said his baby. Oh, he was talking about his own sister? Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. Damn, this sounds like this was a deeply laced ass post. You hear me? Oh, she said it was on Lacey's live. Kevin was on the phone with RH, and you can hear the conversation. I have the video. Send it to me. So he told Robert that he can get a place for $100. Oh, it sounds like he was just roasting. He roasted his own sibling. I want to hear it. I'm gonna hear it when I get off. So anyway, I'm about to hurry and get off because I wasn't even supposed to be on here today. I came because one, I saw that my name was being mentioned, and I saw that y'all was telling me that this person was going crazy on YouTube and shit, and then it was somebody crying on Facebook. So I figured out who it was, which is crazy to me. People definitely can dish it, but they can't take it at all. And Robert is still over there, subbing Brianna and, damaging his platform, not being able to move past, not being able to, see her flourish, with her new relationship, her new man. His views are low as shit. They suck. Music ain't hitting no shit. She said once you listen to it, you might be right back live. Oh Lord, is it that deep? She said if I listen to it, I might be right back live. Oh Lord. Let me just say this and then we're gonna go for real. Thank you, that MF. Let me read it. Let me read the super chat and then I'm gonna say one more thing and then we're gonna go. So I think I left off earlier at my sis Glenn. So thank you, and Tinkerbell and Angela and vibing with TC. She said, so we changing diapers today. Go. Happy Sunday. Let's talk about it, family. Yes, girl. We had to change diapers today. We had some old pissy crying babies on these damn internet streets. You hear me? She said, RH, you can type and pray a thesis to your flunkies on the internet. God sees the heart. Your heart is deceitful, wicked. God knows all and sees all. You can't manipulate or deceive the Most High. Girl, you better tell him that, Shaq. You hear me? Thank you for 20 wonderful months with me. Appreciate you, girl. Sassy D, he need a job and a therapist. That's it. That's all. Okay. And you are right. Thank you, Candy. Again, thank you, Sassy D. He's stuck bitter and still victim for views. Healing ain't in the content plan. Clearly, at this point, it's not a storyline. It's a cry for help. Seriously, his supporters need to help him. Stop going to get that damn that mental patient they have that live in that damn group home that cuss people out and post people and shit like that and threaten them. You know what I'm saying? His old delusional mental patient ass. But anyway, thank you, Candy. Thank you, Daisy. He keeps showing the child's location to these insane people out there. I pray that ends when they go to court. Me too, girl. Me too, Daisy. Ooh, Lord. Thank you, baby. Rita, I don't blame Bree. You want to be real father gang, do real father gang shit at the office with her, period. Okay, sit at the office. That's right. You want to call yourself real father gang, do real father gang shit. Okay, stop playing. Thank you, baby. Justice. Hey, Amor. Hey, Chad. Hey, girl. And thank you. Michelle, I love how you break things down and give us a better understanding. No one can do it like you. The GOAT. Thank you so very much, Michelle. Every time someone gives RH, I'll read this one. Thank you, Candid Eye, Popeye's Chicken 40 Days and 40 Nights. LOL, I love that you speak the truth. Thank you, Gloria. Call his bullshit out, Amor. Hey, Loud Talkers. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Thank you. Vet, you don't have to beg. God, he hears the first prayers that was sent. Okay. And damn, some people don't even wait for him to hear it and do something about it. You know what I mean, girl? Oh, these fake ass people. Anyway, thank you, Vet. Margot, speak the truth for more. Thank you, girl. 40 days, 40 nights. We're about to step on some toes, okay? We about to step on some toes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for 19 months, baby. Thank you, Rita M. You come with facts every time, 100%. That GOAT. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Candy. He who findeth the wife, findeth the good thing and obtain favor in the Lord. This is what RH forgot. His favor came from Bree. Now it's gone. Bree gone. Honey, Bree's gone. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. I need to play that song because Bree is definitely gone, okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you, big sis. Great live more. Can't nobody break down a video like you. It's your personality and your delivery from me. Love it. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Much love. She also said 6 more super chats needed. Thank you, big sis, for looking out for your little sis, girl. Thank you, Tanisa and Jen, paying my YouTube tithes. I love it. She said, love you long time, Amor. Love you back long time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monique, Binkity Bink, Tinker Boo. It's called Amor Beauty. Yes, girl, I couldn't think of for the life of me her skincare line. I couldn't even remember it was a damn skincare. I was getting it all wrong. But anyway, thank y'all. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Brianna is the epitome praying and pressuring on. She reinvented herself and her platform. She is stronger than ever one of those demons had attacked her. Women, she is stronger than every one of those demons that attack her. That's right, she is. She's so much stronger, honey. They thought they was hurting her, but they actually did her a huge favor, baby. You know what I'm saying? She had to get tough skin. She had to get a whole lot of stuff. So now they can't break her like that. She's unbreakable. Okay, thank you, Tinkers. Thank you, Popeyes. Thank you, Tinkers. Daisy. He's still talking about Brie. Okay, I read that one. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Penny. And thank you, that MF. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, it was something I was about to say. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, now, this is just my personal preference. She said, I'm more going to watch RH live, laughing my ass off. Is it that deep? Oh, Lord. Is he still live? I thought he was off. Hold on. Oh, he went live for 55 minutes. I'll watch it. But this is my own personal preference. I know you guys may feel differently, but how do y'all feel about him getting his daughter's hair braided 2 times in 1 week? Now, we know what braiding hair does, okay? Not only, well, let me just say what y'all feel first. Let me get y'all feedback, and then I tell y'all how I feel about it. What do y'all think about him getting her hair braided twice in 1 week? Anybody? Anybody? She said, since y'all getting off, I'm about to clock in and make a couple of hours and dollars. Good live more. Thank you, Michelle. So she said, I feel like he wanted her to cry. I hated that he did that. He did it to be smart to her mother. He did it to piss Brie off. I think he does it for content to get people talking on his page. Too much stress on the hair. Yes. Do I have any beauticians in here? Trying to trigger response from Brie. Too much tension on the scalp. Do I have any beauticians? One or two? Raise your hand. Too much pull on the hair. Okay. So we all feel the same way. Let me tell you something about getting your hair braided. When you take braids down out of hair, you have to let the hair breathe. Okay, just breathe, even if it's just for a day. That's why most people take their braids down the night prior, and they just kind of let they scalp breathe a little bit because of all the tension, the pulling, and you know what I'm saying. So to take her back in 1 week, she was crying on the first video. This video, he said he didn't even want to be around because he didn't want to see her crying. To me, that is fucking nuts. So you know your baby in there crying and in pain, right? Crying and in pain. And she did it smaller, which means that it hurts worse, okay? Baby, let me tell you, Momo hair is going to fall the fuck out. I hate to say it, but it's definitely going to fall out. I'm sure her hair hurts so bad right now. Baby, let me tell you something. I felt the pain for her. Do you hear me? Because baby, her scalp has to be thumping. Man, are you kidding me? And it probably just stopped hurting. But to have the lady to rebraid it again, how can anybody think that that was super okay? Do I have a beautician in the house? Can I have a beautician to tell me, is that something normal to braid someone's hair 2 times in 1 week? Any beauticians? Any of them? She said he did it because people were talking about the fat braids and parts. It didn't look good, they said, so he had it redone. It didn't look good, but still, you have to let the hair breathe. But I want to hear from a beautician. Anybody a beautician? I don't see not one. Well, I know we have some beauticians, but she said, I don't think he wants Bree to lock it like Lauren, so he's tried to keep it done. Oh, Granny, so you're a beautician. So tell me your professional opinion about that, coming from a beautician standpoint. I like professionals to do what professionals do. She said, as a professional, she should have explained that to him and respectfully declined to do it so soon. Okay. So you're putting the blame on the braider. Okay. I used to do hair, but my daughter is one. Okay. I graduated from cosmetology school and I also get my hair braided on a regular. It can be very damaging to constantly get your hair braided and not take a break in between. Okay. The hair has to breathe for a week before you put any braids in it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. And I said a day, but you're saying a week. Okay. He could have had it put in a 2-strand twist without adding hair as a protective style by her being natural. Yes. Or even taking it down and put it in a cute ponytail. But anyway, he went and got her hair braided again. So he's had her for his 1 week out of the summer. And did she go home today? I think she went home today. So he went and got her hair done either yesterday, it was either last night or today. And he said that he wasn't watching because he knows she was crying. To know that your baby is crying because she's getting her hair braided again is straight ass torture. I'm sorry, but it is. It's straight ass torture. So you will put your baby through that. Man, I don't think he knows what that shit feel like. Cause baby, that's some painful ass shit. Some painful ass shit. If you know, raise your hand because baby, that's painful, baby. When your head is on fire, it hurts so bad. I'm talking about so bad, y'all. You can't sleep, you can't think. I mean, it's so painful. It hurts so bad. You don't even want anybody to touch your head. You can't even think straight. It's straight pain. I'm talking about pain. And as a father, he doesn't know what that he don't know what that feel like. I guarantee you, as a man, he doesn't know what that feel like. I know men have hair, so the men that do have hair, I'm sure they know what it feel like if they've ever done anything like that. But baby, she said it feels like you're losing your breath. Yes, man, it hurts so bad. I'm talking about so bad. So to know that your daughter was crying and just to think that she's just crying because she's getting her hair done. No, people cry when it hurts. And that's what he doesn't understand. He should have allowed her hair to breathe, and just told her mama, hey, I got her hair done, but I don't want to put her through that pain. No 2 times in 1 week. So, that's why it looked the way it do or whatever. But to have her hair braided 2 times in 1 week, that's torture. That's absolute torture. She said, the more I know, I want to talk to you about. I mean, she said, I know what? Oh, she said Bree was locking her hair and he doesn't want her to lock it, shaking my head because she doesn't like getting her hair done is the reason she was locking it. Yes, he did. He got her hair braided again. He did. He got her hair braided again. And look. He always put on his fucked up ass music. Hold on. Yep. Poor baby girl. Poor baby. That AI ass song. For her to do it 2 times in 1 week too, like Michelle Ford said, I mean MF said, she could have said, you know what, her scalp needs to breathe. Her scalp needs to breathe. He probably told Mama, I'll give you all kind of ice cream if you don't cry. Can you not cry? I'll give you all kind of ice cream. She said, I make AI music better than that shit. What the fuck? That is crazy. If I was Brie, I would take that ish down. She should take it down and just let it breathe. If I was Brie, I'd take it down too and just let it breathe. He left her. Yeah, he did. He said that he didn't want to stay there because he didn't want to see her cry. It was 2 different ladies. Oh, it was 2 different ladies? I didn't know it was 2 different ladies. So that lady don't even know that it was 2 different ladies. The beautician knew better. Shake my head, shame on her. So they said it was 2 different ladies. Also, she didn't know that okay, that's a different braider for the other style. Oh, okay. So she didn't know that she had just had her hair braided. So he probably went in there and didn't tell her that she already had it braided the same week, 2, 3 days ago. He didn't tell her. Po Momo, Po baby. That's all I can say is Po baby. Po baby. She got a fucked up ass father for a dad. Like he is a fucked up human. Just seriously, like Po baby, just Po baby. Yeah, she need to take it down, and in my opinion, like just let it breathe. I would take it down. I would literally take her hair down. I would, either do it myself or take her somewhere to get it taken down and just let her scalp breathe. Because as soon as she go back to her daddy, he's gonna do it again. He doesn't care. You can absolutely tell he does not care. Anyway, she also didn't want the green color beads, but y'all see them green beads, right? She wanted white and pink. Oh, wow. Actually, that's ugly to me. I don't like all them damn colors. White and pink would have looked a whole lot better. You know, simple is better. I don't like that shit. That shit is ugly. Not the braids, but the beads. The color of the beads, that shit is ugly and tacky. She can have on something else. That shit look tacky to me. That's just me. She said he doesn't care about her crying. I'm sure she took it down and washed it and blow dried it. No. Oh, I don't know. We didn't see that process. We just know she got her hair braided. He tagged her business, run up them reviews. She absolutely knew. No, we ain't gonna do that to her. That's not what we do, Simone. That ain't what we do over here. I know you come over here thinking that we bad people, but we don't do that. That's Robert supporters that do that bullshit. We don't do that. We know you came from that side. We don't do shit like that. We don't ruin people's businesses and shit like that. We don't do that. I would never encourage anybody to do that. I would never encourage anybody to go mass report somebody else's page. I would never encourage somebody to get somebody, taken from their job. I would never encourage that shit. That's not what we do. That's some bullshit that Robert supporters have done from the beginning and still do now. Reach out to family members and shit, trying to get, mama, mother-in-laws in mess. I wouldn't do that. That only that shit come from Robert supporters. We don't do that. She said that lady probably wanted to redo it because they were closing her. They was closing her in the comments. What's closing her in the comments mean? She said, just like she encouraged CPS to be called on breed, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no, we don't encourage nobody to call CPS. You would never hear me do that shit. They do that shit. They try to ruin lives outside of the internet. That's what they try to do. Yeah, we don't do that shit. Amore, she said RH tagged her. Who said RH tagged her? Oh, she said, not that karma would have come back on you. I would never. No, I don't do the shit. Y'all know I don't do that type of shit. Y'all know that ain't me. That's always, they do that shit and then they try to blame it on us. But that's not how we are. I would never encourage, oh yeah, go and ruin her business. Say she's a horrible person. Never. She says, I would take it down because that's adding more attention. But if I was Bree, she said, I wouldn't take it down because that's adding more attention. But if I was Bree, I would twist her up next time she visits his whack butt. But I believe even if she twists her up, I think he would still go and get it redone. The other girl in the building with the little boy did her hair the first time. This girl got her salon. He only did this for content and trying to pretend he's a real father gang. That's it. That's all. Yep. He always get her hair done and do that type of shit for content. Pay your child support for content. Why don't you do that shit? Impress us by paying your motherfucking child support. Impress us by paying your motherfucking child support. That's what you do. Go pay all your child support. Impress us by dropping charges against your baby mama because you ain't gonna win. I'm letting you know that now. You ain't gonna win. You're gonna look like an old loser. Then what you gonna do? You gonna come out here and say the courts is against me? The courts don't like black men. The court hate black men. We're doomed. They hate us. They're not on our side. We can't win for shit. The court don't like us. They don't like me. They believe her. She got everybody on the side. The court's just horrible. Anyway, sounds like I got some lives to go look at, baby. You hear me? Y'all hear me? But you know what I wanted to talk about earlier? It was something I wanted to talk about earlier that didn't have nothing to do with this. What was it? Oh, let me think. What was it? I think about it. It was something I wanted to talk about that don't have nothing to do with these people. Oh, I know. Well, I talked to my my base about it, and then we'll move from there. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all, and thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for showing out. Thank y'all for always coming and sharing my video, thumbing up my video, commenting on my videos. I appreciate y'all, and I am out, y'all. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening with my love, my honey, my king, my real protector. You know what I mean? And yeah, hit that thumbs up on the way out, and we're going to talk later. Who's up next? Who's going live next? Anybody? Who's going live? You going live, Ashley? You going live, break room? Who going live? Who is going live? Anybody? She said his lip looked like his breath stank. Lord Jesus. She said, Auntie, did you look into the Carmelo case? I mean, has something else changed? Has something else changed? She said, read my comment real quick. I just did. Unless you made another one. The last I heard, he got indicted on first degree. But they're not going to get him on first degree. But did something else change? That more? Can you add me to the Loud Talkers group? I'll check today, Katrina. Is your name on Facebook, Katrina? She said, I got to rewind because I was an hour late. Oh, okay. She said, Ashley D, you going live? I think she is. The video is able to be seen by the community. Okay, let me look at it. I'll see it. She said, mine just went where. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Okay, Katrina, I'll add you. I gotta look and see if you on level 2, and if you are, I'll bring you in. Okay. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to dress on them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our